Alright. So, you guys are picking up on Halloween night. Obviously, it would have been preferable to do this last week, but, you know.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all your fault, Miles.
It's alright.
I know.
This session will punish you enough.
Oh no!
Now you are sorry.
The thing is, I knew that would have happened anyway. I know you're serious.
It's not necessarily.
Oh, should we roll for blood?
No, because it was last night that you guys...
Only been a day.
Yeah. So you should have one less than whatever you had before.
Okay.
See, my plan is always to make these sessions as punishments, because I figure you guys will do something wrong. And so, I'm always prepared.
Very much like Lysia
Genius.
in the sadistic guru kind of way, just waiting for us. He's like, well, you're gonna do something wrong, so let me just punish you beforehand.
It saves time.
Also, I'm quite low on blood. Wow.
Yep. Well, fortunately, at the Palla Grande, it's going to be a massive blood feast, so you guys will all basically be able to have your fill.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Alright, so, the Palla Grande is being held at midnights at the Promenades de la Cathédrale. However you say cathedral in French. I don't know.
Cathédrale.
Alright, the Promenades de la Cathédrale.
Dead.
I don't think you were serious.
At the end of silent.
Which is in the underground city part of...
The underground city.
It's basically a whole underground complex in downtown Montreal. So
Right.
everyone in the city that's a Sabbat is expected to attend. But like I said, it's not until midnight, so you guys still have some time to do your regular routine. Yamamoto has also informed you guys that all of your ghouls who are still in Montreal are going to be ordered to attend as well. So that means Lewis...
So that means your 19 ghouls that you have stopped.
that are still in Montreal. Obviously,
Oh, the
Madison...
18. I guess Madison is gone.
Yeah, Madison is gone.
But your other herd is expected to be there.
But yeah,
Will
Lewis...
Abigail be forced to attend?
Abigail will attend as well.
She's
Very nice.
does
I just checked online, and that is how you say cathedral in French.
Ha!
Really?
And our kitchen guy.
You will be attending as well.
Alright, it's gonna be a big party. What about the Hellhounds? Do they go?
No. Although you do notice that the twins have both brought in, you don't know where they got it, but when you woke up this evening, they had a rabbit.
They had a rabbit.
Okay.
Yep.
A rabbit.
Well, you might remember that they're dressed as Alice and the Mad Hatter.
Alright, sure.
That's right, and
So-
I'm painted up like a skeleton.
It is a white rabbit, just to be clear.
Okay. Alice and the Mad Hatter.
Should have taken that left
So
turn at
which one is
Albuquerque,
which?
am I
Is the
right?
male twin Alice?
No, the female twin is Alice.
Okay, and the male twin is the Mad Hatter. Okay. Wanted to know if they were going to mix it up. And who's dominant today?
You don't know. Haven't talked to them really yet. But yeah, it is the early evening. So is there anything you guys want to do before the party?
Prayer time.
Prayer time.
Here's the prayer, it never fails it. Ah. Like the old Blues Clues song.
Just sing it Nasheed style to Allah.
When it comes, I want to wail prayer.
No, when it comes, I want to wail Allahu Akbar. Come on.
Allahu Akbar. Explosion. Oh, it was dark.
That was quite dark, yeah. I'll have you know, Hassan is an assassin of peace.
That's
An
true.
assassin.
Well, he's an assassin that successfully kills people without killing himself, which is, I think, a lot more difficult, but also
And
a
he
lot
would
more
never use
rewarding.
one that makes a lot of noise.
He's an assassin who is at peace with himself.
Yeah.
He's
Inner
the
peace.
old Muslim assassin when they were, you know, cool and, like, fighting crusaders.
Smoking hashish.
Yeah. bunch of weed smoking boys in the desert. It's awesome.
Just Saracen things.
All right.
Right, so prayer time.
It's a prayer
Fair
time.
time.
All right.
Makes me want a whale.
So, do the rest of you have anything you guys want to do?
Just like before what?
Before the party.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking that we could go out and try to do a little mission.
All right. Well, if you want to present that to the group, you can catch them as they're finishing up their prayers.
Alright, cool.
No, I assume I don't need to tell you, but I've still been feeding Abigail and all that every day.
Yes.
Good.
Your relationship has progressed far enough that I'll assume you do that without mentioning it.
Okay, good.
Nice.
That's social link level 3, I think.
All right, so you got everyone. What's your mission?
Alright, gang.
Oh,
Love these. Alicia just sort of loves these little like powwows we have.
I was thinking.
Oh god.
Are you quite capable of that?
He's barely human after all.
I was thinking that we could go on a little home invasion. You know.
May I ask for what purpose?
Well, you know, a lot of us.
No, I do not
No,
know.
I don't know.
A lot of us have been kind of slacking on the honor with Yamamoto, so I was thinking that we could take this opportunity to be seen better in his eyes.
You speak in the plural sense.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How about we do something else to impress him?
I
also fail to realize how a home invasion would impress him.
well, it'd be very much like the diamond store robbery.
He had one mission from Yamamoto, and he's thinking on working on that.
I think, you know, something like that has the potential to also jeopardize our position, so maybe not the wisest thing to do without explicit orders.
Well, let's be honest. Everything has the potential of jeopardizing our standing.
Well, what
If
we
you
could
feel
do
as
is
though
another
you
zone
need to regain your honor, may I suggest a test of pain?
Yes.
You
Well,
are
that
also,
would-
You know, when you hit rock bottom, you can only go up.
Lisa, you are there
That-
at the meeting as well.
I am there. I'm just
Yeah.
sort of watching this happen.
Lizzie, let's do it.
It is not as bad as it looks. I've calculated absolutely yes.
Well, I believe Joseph has been through a test of pain already.
Well, he's run the gauntlet.
He's run the gauntlet.
He went through the easy one.
But,
Like, I cut that one short, actually. He's been through half a test of pain, and he skipped another one.
Not good.
so
Well,
All
there
I'm
are-
saying.
there are many different types of tests of pain.
yes, there are.
I think the sun one deserves a do-over.
There's a lot of hostility coming towards Joseph from those
There
two.
is.
I wonder why.
I've got one thing that I know I'm better than him.
Like he even
True,
has
true.
like scorn from Jean. Wow. So yeah. Well, I'm not prepared to do a test of pain right here, right now. So, obviously any test of pain would take place later on at the feast.
that would be the ideal time for it.
Yeah. We're not.
Perfect time. Let's do it there.
I would like to take this moment to try to get Yamamoto in better spirits before the feast.
And you have spoken with him about this.
I may or may not have.
Speaking with the priest, that's like the bishop. She has authority.
Just to know that I have it on good authority that this will please him.
So do it then.
Yeah, bye.
Well, I think his point is he needs our help.
I'm aware.
I'm sure he can handle it on his own. He is the most capable member of our team.
This is definitely a we activity, not just a me thing.
Oh, how very gracious of you to be willing to share the honor with us.
I really see how this team feel about me.
Are you picking up some vibes, Shaworth? Are you know?
His last plans have gone out really well.
Just
know,
remember,
yeah.
it's all in character.
There was-
Out
You
of
got money
character, you're
from
clearly the
You
favorite.
got money both times. You
Thank you.
got the jewel money, then you got the painting robbery money.
So
I'm really a great planner when it comes to
I don't know, I
robberies.
feel like, didn't
really
he have
feeling
some
it.
major fuck-ups? I'm pretty sure he had major fuck-ups.
Oh, he did. He had
Well,
really
he
big.
has fucked up, but the specific missions that he's planned have gone pretty well for you guys. There was obviously a body count associated with them.
Yeah, y'all be safe.
Although if the house is empty, then that won't be a problem.
If you can get Mr. Yamamoto's explicit approval, I will oblige you.
How should I put this?
Oh,
When I said on good authority, it's the greatest authority.
Is it Yamamoto?
Oh my god, Kane told him
Yeah,
to rob this house.
Do you get a vision from God or what?
he got a vision from Kane, and
you got a call from your mom or something?
I can't confirm or deny that. That would be outside the parameters of what I was told to do.
He could confirm it, but he'd have to give you the final death afterwards, you know?
Yeah.
Which he would gladly do.
Easily.
easily.
With pleasure.
So don't ask any fucking questions.
Fuck's sake.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Goodness.
Yes, I would absolutely love to kill all of you. We just asked the time.
Hey, I'm sorry about that, man. I had to. You know.
I know.
Father, help me out here.
Okay. I'm not sure exactly how to help you out. You truly feel that you need to have a group mission with us.
Indeed, I do.
Yeah, and why a home invasion? What's going on? You got some personal beef with someone?
And why can you not tell Mr. Yamamoto?
No, it's not some personal beef. It's just that I'm pretty confident that this person has a lot of valuables and possibly another Jew painting.
Another Jew painting.
It's specifically Zhu, I believe. Although it didn't sound like a Jew.
Another Jew
Oh my
painting.
I
Which-
wasn't going to comment.
Was kind of offensive by Zhu, specifically.
A shoe painting.
So, can I ask a very personal question?
We
Before that,
we developed
why
a
can you
Joseph.
not?
He's an anti-Semite.
Can I ask a very
Why can you not tell Mr. Yamamoto about this?
Can I ask?
Go ahead. What's your question?
Okay, so do you feel that you need
Hate the juice.
You may hate the juice as well. I don't know. What I'm sensing as the spiritual priest here is that you feel that you have lost honor in Yamamoto's eyes because you are not cohesive with our group. And what you want to prove to Yamamoto is that you can rally the troops, you can get us to cooperate with you, you can cooperate with us, and you want to be part of this team. And so by having Yamamoto back you up, that isn't what you're trying to prove here. Am I understanding you correctly, Joseph?
Yes, exactly. And also, I would just like to say, when I said that painting, I meant the Asian dude or whatever. I mean, like, Jewish people.
I didn't want to offend the Jews. I am not anti-Semitic. Okay. Thank you, Joseph, for clarifying that.
Well,
I choose to believe that happened in character.
Oh my goodness.
All of a sudden, David's character Abraham just shows up and like, fuck this guy.
He goes up in flames.
Starts throwing fireballs.
Oh my goodness. Anyway. So, in that spirit, I will throw my support behind Joseph.
Colin, just gotta get there 1 sec.
Alright.
Of course.
I do not support Joseph.
Okay. So, Hassan, what are you thinking?
I will do as Licia believes is wisest.
Alright. Someone has a high vinculum for Lizzie.
Everybody
You knew that.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody has a high vinculum.
We are reaffirming it. Alright. Well, David got outvoted, and he's the one who decided to leave for dinner, so...
So, alright. But we kind of need him to...
I will, of course, also inform Abigail that we're leaving.
Alright. So, when you go and do that, she asks, can I come with you?
Not this time, unfortunately.
What are you going out to do?
It is a favor for Mr. Joseph. He has not clued me specifically in on what exactly it is just yet.
Is Jean going with you?
I believe he is, yes.
Well, it can't be dangerous then. I mean, he would die. He would die first.
For the record, that laugh is in character.
And it can't be
Yes, of course, you are correct.
And it can't be something secret because you wouldn't trust him with any secrets.
Well. Oh, you missed something wonderful.
Oh god.
So,
what did I miss?
Could I just stay with John then?
Abigail dissed you.
What? Why?
Would you care to repeat it, Zach?
He'll have to come back and watch the video.
Okay, fair enough.
I've done nothing but help you take care of her.
No, you don't understand. It wasn't like mean-spirited or anything. She just unintentionally dissed you really hard.
She gave an honest appraisal.
She called me a pussy, didn't she?
Not exactly.
Pretty much, yeah.
She called you weak, I think. That's the most appropriate way to say it.
Anyway, so she says, could I just go and stay with Jean?
I shall go and ask him.
Excuse for me to avoid a special event?
Yes,
I shall go-
this would be
I-
a way for you to avoid.
It would give you an excuse to just sit out in the car while everyone else actually does the mission.
As usual.
That'd be great.
I shall go and ask him then. I will be back in a moment.
All right.
So I'll go and ask the group.
Okay.
So I'll go up to them. Do you think it would be all right for Abigail to join us on this mission? She could stay safe alongside Mr. Noir.
Oh,
I will leave
That's
her in
what I
your
said,
capable
Ron.
hands.
Sorry.
Surely she's safer staying in the Haven. Even though this is an excuse for me to just stay in the car. I'm trying to be a high humanity guy here.
She expressed a desire to join us. I'm simply asking if it would be okay with the rest of you.
Well, since it's Joseph's mission and he knows what is it going to be dangerous, Joseph?
Huh?
Is the mission going to be dangerous? Would it be okay for Abigail to come with us, or is it too much?
Yeah, this shouldn't be like, it shouldn't be anything like when we robbed that old lady. This should be a pretty calm, you know,
Oh god.
home invasion.
I'm talking.
Which means we're all
I see.
It'll be fine.
Well then, Sean, brother, will that be okay with you?
Well, you're taking care of her, so as your comrades, I would recommend that she's probably safer staying here, but I'll take care of you if you decide to bring her.
You have my thanks.
No problem.
Right, so I'll go get Abigail and I'll say, he agreed. You may come.
Oh, this'll be fun.
She finally gets out of the house. Yay!
Right, so I'll bring her
We
along.
got no windows. We're living in a basement.
Yeah.
This is like a bunker.
It is a
Holy
bunker,
cow.
yes.
She wants out.
Are you making sure?
Remind me again.
D?
Remind me again, what's her age? Was it 15 we said?
It is late teens.
Oh, right
She's physically around. She looks like 16 or 17.
Okay, thank you.
Don't get too excited, Miles.
You, stop.
She could possibly pass for older if she were a little bit more self-confident, possibly, but...
You already know that's way out of my age range. No.
It's in the high school senior to college freshman range.
Creepy
So,
the older I get.
Yep.
I should probably stop.
In 10 years, it'll be right for Miles.
Ooh. Well, anyway,
Anyway,
Alright.
off we go. Fun times.
So Joseph obviously already knows, you know, the kinds of houses, the neighborhoods you would go to look for someone to home invade.
Do we have cell phones?
Yes.
Nice. Could we leave one with Abigail so she can call if something happens?
Yeah, you
yeah,
can
we
do
got
that.
burner phones, don't we?
Yeah.
Right, just making absolutely sure.
Alright. There's also,
Alright, I'm gonna take do we have to declare when we're taking guns anymore?
well, you already said that you wanted to just keep the machine pistol on your person at all times.
Yeah.
So that
okay.
one, I assume, is with you.
Grant.
I have
There
my
also,
knife.
in the armory, there are also shortwave radios if you wanted to take them.
That might be good. Alright, I'll keep a walkie-talkie in the car.
Alright?
Alright. Oh, and I'll make absolutely sure she knows it's for emergencies.
Alright, don't just call up to chat.
Don't use up all the credit.
Fucking bitch Revenant used all my minutes.
Stop downloading cat videos.
My data! First world vampire problems.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so you guys start cruising the neighborhood. And who is going to be on the lookout for the house to rob?
What's the rule?
It's going to be perception plus streetwise.
Okay, not me then.
You don't have any streets where you come from?
No. I
Yes.
lived in mountains, my
Yes,
dude.
cave-wise.
I know one particular mountain extremely well.
Streetwise
Nice.
is the skill that I call for most that no one ever takes on their character.
I've taken it occasionally.
Athletics was one you guys figured out, like, within a month of us starting this game, like, a long time
Yeah,
ago.
that's what everyone needs.
No, Steven has streetwise.
I think I'd
And-
probably call for streetwise more than I call for
yeah,
athletics.
No, I've had.
No, you don't.
Yeah, but here's the thing. When you call for streetwise, it's something like, oh, you find one
Yeah.
more bomb, or you find one place. When you call for athletics, it's, oh, you managed to escape the burning inferno behind you.
That's
Yeah.
true. Alright. So, just perception then, if no one has streetwise.
4.
Alright.
3.
We'll take 4
Plus
prospects. Yeah.
Sean finding the house up the rest of our.
Alright. So you're looking around. You know, you might not be pleased about the robbery, although at the very least you can try and find a house that is definitely uninhabited. That makes sense. There's
Yeah,
no
I
one.
suppose I wouldn't get away with just.
Yeah, no, they're gonna want someplace.
Is it not a particular house? Are we just looking for?
You're just looking for a house which is in
Oh,
a
so if
certain
you
neighborhood.
literally said, "I can guarantee you this house has a lot," of,
Yeah,
like
he
you were
was
sounding
lying.
like you were talking about a real fucking house.
Yeah, that well.
He was embellishing.
That was an embellishment that you get before you're actually in the car driving around.
I'm just saying, in the car, I want to have this discussion with Joseph when I find out there wasn't actually a house already.
Alright, once he asks you to start looking for some place that's uninhabited.
Yeah, he's like, alright guys, start looking for a house. I'll be like, what? For fuck's sake.
Alicia loves you.
We're off
Joseph,
to a great
and
start.
she's
Funny with this character
just shaking her
somewhere.
head.
Oh, I wasn't laughing at character. Yeah, we this is a rich neighborhood, so we'll most likely find a
You're so full of shit.
John says that.
As a
in
character, I love Joseph.
Shit.
we'll definitely find a house with some valuables in it.
He heard me talking about how Hassan was the best character, and so I was like, fuck that, we're going all the way with Joseph.
You know? Yes, you're into the
Yeah.
word. Oh, goodness,
Alright.
okay.
Alright, so, yeah, like you suggested, Zach, I try to find somewhere that looks like it's being lived in.
Alright,
Maybe
Yeah.
we're on holiday or something.
yeah, so you're looking around, and you do manage to find a place that has, there's like some newspapers in the yard that haven't been picked up. It looks like you don't see any lights on, you don't even see any auras. Well, give me a perception plus empathy.
You see some demons. in there.
7, so if I'm stopping to look at the house, it'd be 7 with a specialty.
Okay. Yeah, in this house you don't see any auras inside either.
But you sense it's sin.
Do I see any auras in the garden of like a dog or...
Nope, you don't see anything like that.
Alright, well, guys, this looks abandoned.
Well, not
Or-
abandoned, but
On vacation.
on vacation.
Temporarily abandoned.
Alright. Alright, Joe, this is your party. What are we doing?
Okay, standard stuff. We going inside. Who has the highest security?
That would probably be me.
All right, we're gonna go around back. Hassan's gonna break the lock. Pick the lock or whatever he does to get us in silently.
Might
And
check for an alarm system as well.
yeah, definitely do that too. I might just walk on in after he breaks the lock because I can't be seen by alarms. Not by alarms, by cameras.
Very well. I shall go and investigate.
So you three are heading up. John and Abigail are staying in the car.
I believe that's the plan. Also, I'll obfuscate.
Okay. So you guys, there is a fence, so I'm going to require strength plus athletics rolls to get over it.
Can Joseph help me?
Yes.
Mine is 5 with 1 potence.
Yep, you hop over easily.
I have 2.
Alright, you're over, no problem. And Joseph?
I'm sorry, my what?
Strength plus athletics. Top the fence.
That would be 6 and 2 potence.
Just hops right over after he leaves you up and plops
Yeah.
over on the other side.
Well, I mean, it's a fence. You were able to climb it yourself without any trouble.
Were you typing something, Starworth?
Huh?
It said you were typing a message in chat.
Oh, it's because I had to hold 0 to talk. I was
Okay.
accidentally. Yeah.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I thought you were typing a secret message to Zach in the
in the everything.
Yeah, so
I
did
had to
I.
be stupid to do that.
Alright. I will finish what Mary the Black's done as soon as you're in the house. House alarm goes off and he runs.
We should really explain to the fans who Mary the Black.
Nah, there's no
I gotta
point.
they gotta do the other videos.
Alright.
It's not in any videos.
Oh, it's not in any videos.
That was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Before we did any.
Yeah, she can't be important because she never finished what she started.
Yeah, that's true.
Never did.
Alright. So, you are able to get up to the house. So, Hassan, give me a perception plus security.
Perception security is 6.
Alright. So, you pop your head through the window. You don't see any sign of security cameras, and inside you can see that there is a security alarm. There's a light blinking right next to ready. Which you know
I was gonna say, is there a green light blinking
there
next
is
to red?
there is a red light blinking right next to ready, and then right under it you can see there's another place where a light could come on to say armed.
But it's not. The arm.
It's not on armed, it is on ready. Which Hassan, you scored high enough, you know that many people confuse ready with, oh, it's ready and on,
And not armed.
and that is not
I've
correct.
done enough. I've done enough of these that.
Alright.
As a
So it's-
murderer, you're unconcerned.
Excuse me, I'm an assassin, not a murderer.
Right.
The difference is one's a professional.
Noble calling. He has a noble calling. All right.
A murderer is more general. It's like saying, he's a scientist. Well, he's a
I-
physicist.
no, I have the noble calling of getting paid for it. A murderer does not.
Joseph is a murderer.
Yeah.
Hassan is an assassin. It's a whole different class.
So I will inform the party of this, for those nearby anyway.
All right.
That
So-
the alarm is not armed.
It is a dexterity plus security roll to unlock the door.
Right, I will roll that at 8.
Alright. So you jiggle with the lock a bit, and eventually you're able to pick it.
Right. I will motion for Joseph to open the door. It has been prepared.
Joseph.
Oi, Joseph.
He may have stepped away. We'll give him a minute to come back.
Alright, yeah, he said in chat, I'll be back 1 sec.
Alright.
But that was a minute ago, though. Liar.
Well, you know, he embellishes, is what he does. We know him.
He's a very in character.
By the way, there's no
Back.
there's no like old rolls for like vicissitude or anything I have to do, right?
Like old rolls?
Like no one's drunk
like,
your blood recently, and I've forgotten to.
Did you roll for Jean and...
No, he didn't forget, trust me.
Okay, so you did it the last
Alright.
time I went on a vision quest, because that was at the last.
My infection got even worse.
Did it?
I'm like double infected.
he's double not caught it now.
So,
I've got
Slowly.
hyper
because
AIDS.
it was at the beginning of last session that I
Alright.
did.
I've got hyper gonorrhea.
I know it's just the typo that made me crack up. So yeah, I picked the rock for you, Starworth. It's prepared. You can go in.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. So are you guys all heading inside?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I will wait a while and then enter. I'm not going to be right behind him.
Okay. So everyone who wants to search the house for valuables, give me a perception plus investigation rolls, and I'll see what you find. I figure you guys split up and try and search it as quickly as possible.
I'll see if there's any...
-5.
All right. All right. So you look for Jus paintings.
Yeah.
All right. So you look. You don't really find all the artwork. None of it seems particularly valuable.
Okay. 30 bottles.
Joseph looks for Jew paintings.
Oh, someone should be on lookout.
Jean is
John's
out in the
on
car.
lookout in the car. That's why
I'm
we're
looking out. I'm out
Okay,
looking. I'm on
and-
Overwatch.
Good.
And Abigail, can you look
Am
out?
I right,
Looking
Zach?
for a job.
I'm gonna get a reaction shot once the sectoid appears. I'm
And then you're gonna miss.
You're gonna miss.
so
Yeah.
happy.
All right. So, Hassan, you start looking around, and actually, you in the bathroom, you find that inside there seem to be a plethora of pharmaceuticals.
Oh, how wonderful. I will take them.
All right. And then, Joseph, what is your perception plus investigation?
My perception plus what?
Investigation.
Oh, well, that'll be 2.
All right.
He's big and he's dumb.
Not very good at the whole burglary thing.
So you don't find a lot, but you do find, like, a small place where they seem to keep, like, petty cash, like, in a drawer.
So he finds cash or
Nice.
jewelry.
Yeah,
So
I'm more of
you
a
find-
strong arm type of criminal.
You find, 200 Canadian dollars.
Oh, yay.
Excellent.
Marywell, looking for paintings, you also find a small jewelry box that the wife kept.
Okay. I'll take that.
You can add that to the enormous amount of jewelry Hassan is now carrying on his person that you guys have never gone to a pawn shop with.
I imagine I left it somewhere in the house or gave it to Yamamoto at some point.
All right.
It's in the coffer.
I'm not literally carrying it all. That would,
Well,
that would be
if you
quite
offered-
noisy, wouldn't it?
If you offered it to Yamamoto, then he would have told you to, like, actually sell it and then bring him the cash.
So.
Okay, I guess I'll do that eventually.
Do we have a fence? Do we have like a fence?
Elias for big stuff, but for just little things like jewelry.
We need to cultivate that. Sean?
Just go to a pawn shop.
Yeah, this isn't probably valuable enough to be.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we'll stop by a pawn shop at some point on the way home then.
All right. So, Jean, give me a perception plus alertness.
Oh god. Where for?
Because you're on lookout.
I got a 6 with a specialty.
All right.
And
I'm not
Auspex,
using
remember.
The Auspex.
By the way, do you want to take advantage of the opportunity to sense Abigail's sin?
I do not desire to sense any sin.
Oh, come on. When are you gonna sense some sin?
I'm out of character. I'm ever so slightly.
I know. I
I also really want to know what Abigail's sin is.
Wouldn't that be great if I'm missing a perfect opportunity to find out how evil she?
Yes.
All right, you are. I'm not even going to say, like, oh, wouldn't it be great? I mean, that is, like, a 50-50 chance. It's not this crazy coincidence.
I mean, you could find out.
Use the
all that
power,
stuff.
come on.
Whatever. I'm pretty sure the last time I didn't listen to you, I only burnt almost to death. It's fine.
That is the most dangerous thing to ever say while role playing. No, outside of I got this.
All right. So you actually see that there is someone who is approaching you. He doesn't look like... He doesn't seem as though he's wondering what you're doing there. He seems to be walking, like, right up to you, like he has... Pretty calmly, like he has something he wants to say to you.
What way is the car parked? Is it, like, parked right outside the drive?
You guys are in basically a cul-de-sac, so you guys went in and then kind of went around, and so you're a little ways up, so you can see any traffic coming down into it. But you're, like,
Okay.
down at the end of the block, basically.
Oh, God.
Does he look like a policeman or anything like that?
No, he's dressed in just regular clothes.
Okay, I will whisper to Abigail not to say anything. To be calm.
Okay.
I will whip out a smartphone to look like I'm looking at Google Maps.
Alright.
And I'll await for him to arrive.
Alright. So, he, doesn't actually come over to, like, your side. He seems to be, actually, as you're getting closer, he's just walking down the sidewalk.
Okay.
As you're looking up, like, suspiciously from your Google Maps.
Sure,
Yeah.
him.
Well, I will try to track his position without looking like I'm looking at him. You know, I'll try to use aspects to hear him walking around and stuff.
Alright. Yep, so he walks right by your window. Well, he walks right by the passenger window and stops. He turns, pulls a gun, and fires into the car.
Oh my god!
So the glass shatters, and Abigail screams. And
Drive away,
you guys,
drive away.
you guys inside of the house hear the gunshot.
Okay, I'm heading for the door.
Rush out.
Yeah, rushing outside.
Still obfuscated
Alright.
though, but
So there are gunshots into the car. Jean, you are not hit, but as soon as the gunfire stops, he screams out, "This is a message from Saint Castine," and then he starts booking it down the sidewalk.
I'm gonna look at Joseph.
Fucking shoot him!
All right, give me
activate celerity.
No, I
activate
won't shoot
celerity.
him. No, I won't shoot him. I should
You
tend to
absolute-
Abigail's wounds. I should tend to Abigail's wounds.
Okay, you get away with this one.
To get revenge.
you turn
That's not the
over,
Lord's way.
and you find Abigail lying limp in the seat. There is a bullet wound in her head.
Are you serious?
That's fixable for a revenant.
Give me
Totally
a
fixable.
perception plus medicine, Jean.
Totally fixable. Totally fits. 4 with a specialty and willpower points.
You better.
And aspects.
Is there any living aura?
All right.
Does celerity help? Can I?
You guys are rushing out, and the three of you arrive at the car just as, John, you realize she is definitely dead.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like dead, shit.
Like deceased.
Alright, so here's the question. Do I turn her into a kindred?
Well,
Those are my options.
well, you've read the Quran. I'm sure it doesn't say you should. Just
You could, I just said, yeah, I just heard. You read the Quran.
so you. I'm sure it doesn't say. I'm sure it says you should turn people into monsters.
Well, I mean, I suppose my sire read that too, but he didn't seem to care.
Mm,
Can I call Yamamoto and ask for permission?
You can do that, although, looking at her, I mean, it has been some time, you'd have to drain her blood, and you're not sure with this bullet wound if she is kindredable, basically. I mean, this, a headshot wound, it might have
it might have destroyed the head.
Yeah.
So if you don't act now, it's definitely too late.
Okay, someone call her while I start draining her of blood then.
Alright.
I can prepare to put a point of blood in her.
Okay. So you are able to get, well, let's see, as of what there's left, you're able to get 5 blood points off of her.
So, I'll call Yamamoto, I guess.
Alright. So he picks up.
Sir. Hassan's pet has expired. He wants permission to embrace her.
That was not the purpose of his assignment. We will have a full debriefing once you return. And he hangs up on you.
No. The answer, I say to Hassan. That was not the purpose of your assignment.
Oh, very unfortunate. Now close her eyes. Well, what's left of her shriveled corpse.
What happened?
Well, so a guy was walking towards the car and figured we looked pretty suspicious, so tried to act casual. He seemed like he was just walking by, so I was hoping he was just a resident here. Then he stopped right outside the passenger window and shot Abigail and said, "This is a message from..." And then I looked at Joseph. Saint Castine.
And I will look at Joseph as well. I'm going to look straight at Joseph.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Burning with rage.
I'm so glad the hate isn't on me now.
So, I am going to need Hassan...
Oh, I'm mad at you too, just so you're aware.
Hassan, I am going to need a self-control roll right now.
Me?
No, Hassan.
Okay,
Oh,
2 self-control. However, my vinculum with Joseph is 9.
Alright, I will keep that in mind.
What's your vinkling with Sean?
5.
Sean,
In this...
So I stared daggers at Joseph, then I turned around and smacked Sean in the face.
I'm fucked.
that's fair.
You manage to not go into frenzy at this time, but you feel a strong inclination to find the person immediately while he's still in the area and basically tear him limb from limb.
And possibly we could get more information on this whole thing.
Right, so I'll kill him, then I'll ask him for more info. Got it.
At this point, you are not interested in info.
I understand that, but
Mm-hmm.
we need to find out who sent this guy.
St. Castine Pop.
I wonder who.
Just to find out where Saint Castine is and prove once and...
Yeah, and prove once for all Joseph is him.
He is right here in your car. Joseph's like, whoa.
Alright, so which direction
Alright,
did
Joseph,
this guy...
come on, we gotta try to catch you.
So, which way did this guy go? John, where did he run off to?
I saw where he ran off. He ran down the cul-de-sac and then he turned cover.
Well, let's go.
Alright. So, you can give me, Jean, if everyone jumps in, then you can give me
Plus,
a...
we need to get out of here because there was a gunshot and
That's
there's
true.
gonna be people.
If everyone wants to hop in, then you can give me a wits plus drive to try and track this guy down.
Alright. I'll use aspects to find his aura and stuff, you know?
Okay.
So Wits plus Drive is 5.
See, it's a shame you didn't use Sense the Sin on the guy walking down the street.
Yeah, should have.
Well, actually, I could have even just used aura perception to...
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright. Hassan is like, we will discuss it later.
Mm-hmm.
By discuss, I mean I will pummel.
You are uninvited from my prayer sessions.
Oh!
Yep.
I hope
The
the
Lord
demon
giveth
takes
and the
you.
Lord taketh away!
Yeah.
So you start, like, really obviously trying as hard as you can to find this guy as Hassan is breathing down your neck, sharpening his knife. And you actually, it doesn't look like he had any kind of escape vehicle prepared. He is still just running, so it's not that hard to find him.
Okay, so there he is. Alright.
Fucking kill him.
Alright. Just pull up alongside.
Gonna, like, yank him in the car?
Sure.
You are still in a neighborhood where you might be observed if you jump out and start just...
slash him to pieces.
Yeah.
We should take him for questioning. Questioning, Hassan, questioning.
I see.
I don't know that.
We can get Saint Castine once and for
For
all.
the record, I'm still obfuscated.
Alright. So, give me, Joseph, do you want to be the one to grab him? Pull him inside?
Yeah, he ain't escaping my grip.
So, give me
I'm gonna catch myself once and for all.
just like a strength plus brawl.
That'll be 7 and 2 potence.
I kind of figured that, like, I'll just suggest, why don't you just do it, Joseph, so we can just, do this instantly.
Okay, so if you fail to catch him, it's definitely on purpose.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
It's not-
Let him go!
Oh,
He's a
he's
slippery
slippery.
one!
Ooh, chill out.
Oh no, I dropped my dagger in you repeatedly. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It looks really cool when he does it. Like, you open up the slide door as Jean, you pull up, like, behind him, and then he, like, choke grabs the guy, and then just grabs him, pulls him into the van, and then shuts the sliding door.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool in my head.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that movie, Baby Driver.
Alright.
Yeah. I should watch that.
So now that he's within your power, Hassan, I'm going to ask if you're going to... Do you have some plan for how to dismember him? Because... If not...
I have some plans for when we get back, and I can take him to the soundproof torture chamber.
Alright.
Could I have a look if he's kindred? That's the thing I can do, right?
Yeah, you can give me a perception plus empathy.
Alright, cool. That's 7.
Alright, now his sin is...
Surprisingly not
I'm pretty
murder.
sure sin is murder.
Surprisingly not.
He is a human from what you can tell. He might have been fed some vampire vitae. It's not,
Guys, he's
but
human.
he's definitely
Human
not
talking to a roll.
kindred.
So he's a ghoul,
Alright.
a ghoul of...
So I
He
tell him
could
not
be
to
a
get too
ghoul,
rough
he might
with
just be human. You can't really tell for certain, but you can tell for certain he's not a vampire. Alright, so you guys head back to the Haven.
Okay.
Alright. So, when you guys are heading inside, Yamamoto calls you, Lysia, to a meeting to debrief. He does not call for any of the rest of you, so you guys can do whatever you want.
Sorry, who did they call for?
Lysia.
Lysia, I gotta go.
Okay.
I gotta go look. I gotta go talk to him.
Right. So I'll be in the torture chamber staring daggers at this dude, but not doing anything just yet.
Alright, does anyone want to go with him?
You might want
Yeah.
to just keep me in check.
Well, I feel like I should be with him, although he's clearly not in the mood to...
To hear about the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not in the mood to hear me say sorry. But I'll stay with him. I'll stay with him in solemn guilt.
Alright.
Hassan, it's prayer time.
So, I am actually, considering that it is Jean, I'm gonna ask for another self-control roll from you, Hassan.
It's still 2. My vinculum with Sean is 5.
You don't go into frenzy, but you are not interested in having Jean around. Like, the second you guys are in there, you tell him to fuck off and not be around you.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph
Alright.
could accompany you, and your beast wouldn't necessarily react to that.
Really?
You're better with...
He might be a better
The
companion in this
vinculum is
adventure.
doing its business.
I see.
He might be a better companion.
But if Jean stays
Maybe.
around you, you will go into frenzy and tear his head off, basically.
Okay.
I will stay away.
I will politely inform him to fuck off.
Alright. So, Joseph, are you going with him?
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Alright, so you two head into the torture chamber.
Brave man.
I know how you feel about me.
But it
Yeah.
might be some...
Allow me to demonstrate on my friend Joseph what I will be doing to you in a moment.
Joseph's the only one who can keep you in check, I guess.
Well, this you do.
Yeah, well, she's off in a meeting with Yamamoto.
Right, yeah, of course, because she would have been able to.
Yeah. Alright.
You know who else would? Abigail?
So you guys go into the torture chamber, And Hassan is just staring daggers at this guy. Joseph, what are you doing?
I imagine he's like chained to a chair or something, right?
Oh yeah, he's chained down.
Yeah, so I'll pull up a chair and sit like a meter from him, like legs crossed, just staring at him without saying a word.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm probably just, just staring at him too. Like, damn, nigga really killed Abigail.
Thank you for reminding
bring
me.
up the pain. Bring up the pain again.
I'm sorry. I'm just,
Unfortunately, that you're good man, Hassan. You're really in trouble because you were supposed to protect her.
I mean, I'll try not to bring that up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's not healthy and happy anymore.
I'm just saying, if this was Joseph in this situation, something happened to Madison.
She's in a
This
better
dude here
place.
was removed from his body already.
Look, Abigail's in a better place. You can't prove she's not happy.
It's true.
If you
She's not
say
really
so.
not healthy anymore.
Well, I mean, when you're in the kingdom of God, you're in peak condition.
But you're not in your body anymore. And the healthy really referred to her physical body.
Her blood flows within me, and I'm quite healthy.
So, that's how Lysia's going to render.
Well, when the end times come, the dead will resurrect, and they will resurrect in peak condition. So she will be healthy again. And what is time?
Okay, let's.
Right now.
What is time?
I think that's enough.
What
of
does
that.
it mean?
We'll have that discussion later, Sean, you and I.
Like in 5 minutes, probably.
Alright, so you guys are staring daggers at this guy, and he seems to be getting, not really nervous. He seems like he has a glazed expression over his face.
So he was dominated.
That's not gonna save him.
No, but it means we're not going to get anything out of him.
Nice, I can kill him.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, nothing you're saying is bad for me.
Well, who is it who has dominate, who could counteract the dominate he already has? Who in the party does that?
Lysia.
Would it be Joseph?
I'm sorry, say that again.
You're about to, I was just saying how you're about to cover your own
Yeah.
I'm about to cover my what?
tracks.
St. Castine.
Oh, I forgot y'all still think, yeah. I mean,
I forgot y'all know the truth.
oh, y'all know me. Y'all know me.
Sorry.
I'm not evil like that.
No, you're evil in a totally
Like that.
You're evil in a
totally different way. You're evil, yeah.
I don't betray people. I kill people who are our enemies.
Or there, around us.
Or who happened to be in the wrong.
Yeah, that too. I mean, I get hungry sometimes too.
Innocent bystanders. Witnesses to your previous crimes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Mild annoyances. Your own allies' wives.
Whoa.
That hasn't happened
That
yet.
That has not happened
No,
yet.
but he would do it gladly.
Hey,
He's
what?
He just
With
said that.
pleasure.
He had to say that.
pleasure.
Easily.
Exactly.
It would be easy because he has so much potence and your wife doesn't.
That's true.
And now your wife's in Madison's clutches.
Alright,
Some
so
potence too.
Hassan, what are you gonna do?
Well, until I get confirmation that I can do whatever I want with him, I'm just gonna stare at him.
Alright, he seems like he's dominated, although Joseph could tell you some more.
You want me to inform you?
Go ahead.
All right. Well, Hassan, he honorable dude, quote unquote. So, he wouldn't fuck this dude up. But Joseph ain't honorable, so I'll go ahead and
Count his ass?
yeah, I'll hit him a few times. Not enough to kill him,
Yeah, alright. We're gonna have Licia turn you into a woman, and then I'm gonna turn you out.
Pimp you out.
All right, give me what is your strength plus
Uh,
potence?
7.
All right.
Wow.
All right. So you start, pounding his face in. As the blood starts to flow, Hassan, you can smell it, and once again you feel the beast rising within you. And I'm gonna need another self-control roll.
Okay, my vinculum rating with this dude.
Is 0.
Yeah. My self-control is still 2. Can I spend my willpower on this?
No.
No, not on virtue rolls.
All right. So you start to basically go nuts on this guy. Like a red haze just comes over your vision. And, Joseph, as you kind of, step back.
You should stop me. You are stronger than me. You can
At
stop
this.
me.
You can see, well, I'll describe what you see at first, and then you can decide what you want to do. Basically, he's definitely gone into frenzy, although it seems a little bit more, clinical than, some other people. Like, he starts basically going around with his knife, just carving this guy into pieces, very slowly.
Reservoir Dogs or something like
Fuck
that.
that. Like hell, if I try to stop it, I only got 2 stamina. Hell no.
Mate.
Plus, Stallworth, if you remember your path.
Oh, yeah,
you like
sure
people-
enough.
You like people being in frenzy. This is a good thing.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. I'm sitting back, I'm watching this, I'm like, hell
Gee,
yeah.
thanks,
get out,
Lucia.
Hassan.
Alright, you have a perfect excuse to let the evidence incriminating you be destroyed.
Yeah, what's with this?
Can I at least just make sure I'm causing him pain and not trying to kill him?
Oh, you are eventually going to kill him as a result of this frenzy. You could start spending willpower points to try and take control of yourself.
I will.
And 1 turn per willpower.
I will.
All right. So you have control of yourself for what turn? What exactly do you want to do?
Fine, in that case I'll leave the area and leave him with Joseph.
All right. If you are able to get away, you might be able to calm down. Joseph, you see him basically kind of straighten up and then start kind of slowly walking out of the room. Although he's clearly, struggling with himself to do so.
Oh, man. And I'm trying to follow the intent of the path, Cathari.
I'm gonna be stabbing you if you hurt me.
Ooh. Let's see, hold up. Alright, well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab the dude that killed Abigail. And I'm gonna yell out to Hassan. I got that enchanting voice, so my voice rolls are less difficult. So I'm gonna yell out to Hassan. I was like, "You gonna let this bastard who killed Abigail, you gonna let him live? That's honorable to you?"
Oh, egging him on.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Joseph, my dude, you need to really appreciate the fact that we have a 9 vinculum rating.
That's true.
Hey, I know you love me, but did you love Abigail? Because you her murderer right here, and you letting them live. That's
Okay, sure.
Are you referring to yourself or to him?
I'm talking about him. I would
Really?
never. I want Abigail as my slave, so I wouldn't kill her.
Can I stab him at that
Yeah,
point?
yeah.
When he says that.
So, first off, I'm gonna need... Alright, if that conversation reaches its conclusion, that's at least 1 willpower point during the conversating. If you're willing to spend that.
In that case, can I just keep walking instead to get out?
You could try and do that. Actually, because of his vinculum rating, I'm gonna need a willpower roll for you not to, basically take what he says to heart.
So that's 2 willpower points then.
Uh-huh. It's 2 willpower
Alright.
points and a willpower roll.
Not worth it.
Alright.
Just kill him.
No, fuck off.
End our suffering.
Fuck off. I spent it.
Kill Joseph, that is, not the mortal.
My max willpower is 9, if that's what you're looking for.
Alright, it is, in fact. With his enchanting voice, you can't actually bring yourself to leave the room on this turn. It's going to require another willpower point for you to keep a hold of yourself again. And basically,
Wow.
Joseph, you see that your words are kind of having an effect. He doesn't seem to know, like, which way he's going, since he's obviously in frenzy and spending willpower to
try and control himself.
to keep a hold of
Wow.
himself.
Okay.
If he did say that, if I was still there and he did say the thing about him wanting her as his slave, I do stab him.
Alright. Okay, then you... if you're going for a violent action like that, you're basically going to lose control of yourself and just, you know, frenzy generally. But you can stab him, yes.
Never mind then.
Is it my turn again?
Son, just go into frenzy. Just do it.
Do it!
Why is everyone... Stop ganging up on me, I'm a nice guy. I only kill people for
I'm a
coin.
nice guy here, man. Come on.
Oh, you know, fuck it, Frenzy, I'm stabbing him.
Alright.
As soon as she says slave, is stabbing him.
Alright. Very nice. Alright.
Okay.
So give me a dexterity plus melee.
8, specialty and surprise attacks.
And, well, it's not really a surprise.
I mean, it's a sucker punch, isn't it?
It is, yeah, absolutely.
Although he knew he was egging you on, so...
It's a surprise to him that it's surprising that I'm attacking him.
Ah. And, Joseph, I assume you're going to want a dexterity plus dodge on this one.
Yes, I would. That'll be 7.
Oh, this
Alright. So you basically duck out of the way, and you're able to put, basically, the body...
shield. Do you
the
use
meat
it?
shield between you and him. Because of your vinculum, in a general frenzy, you're going to be basically targeting the guy. So if you want to continue to go after Joseph, that's going to be another willpower point.
Alright.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my god. Truly
Don't talk about her that way.
Joseph.
Dexterity plus
Truly
melee.
hated. Oh.
Still 8.
Alright.
8. Do you want to use the willpower point for a stab?
Actually, hold on, I'm still wounded, so it's 6, my bad. I'm
Does
wounded.
John hear the commotion?
I don't know, John, where would you go to hide?
Are you standing
Probably
outside
the library.
door?
Alright, yeah, you would not hear anything in the torture chamber, especially
Yeah.
because it's soundproofed in there.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why I wondered if you were standing
So,
outside
like,
the
I'm
door.
feeling pretty down, so I'm probably turning
You cut out again.
the Bible to cheer myself up, you
Oh,
know?
alright.
Alright, you're reading the Bible.
Job.
That's good.
Probably reading about Job, yeah.
Yeah. And how
God gives him a new wife.
He's
at the
gonna
end.
get
It's
a
great.
new... Yes, exactly, he got new kids. Well, I think his wife survived all the way. He got new kids. Because his wife's the one
No,
who
his
keeps
wife
telling...
doesn't survive.
The
She
wife-
dies.
his
She's-
wife lives
'Cause she
so
tells-
she nags at him.
Right, because she tells him to just curse God and die. She's the one who
Yeah.
always tells him to do that.
Oh yeah, she was like the bad guy of that story.
God was trying to punish him, not reward him. His wife obviously lived.
Alrighty then.
Alright.
Good on misogyny guy
Gas.
for today.
So, Joseph, what is your dexterity plus dodge again?
Well, you know, since I see Hassan's trying his hardest to get at me, is our blood what we had the last time?
Yes.
Oh, well, in that case, how much can I boost my dexterity up to?
1 per turn.
Okay. Wait, so I could have it.
You can have it will stay for the entire scene at 6 once you have it. And for 3 turns after you spent your last blood point, you can take it all the way up to 10. Although, you know, he's gonna run out of willpower at some point.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll boost it up to I'll boost it up to 8 for 3 turns.
Well, you can only boost it up by 1 each turn. Because
So you go
you're
up to
in
6,
combat
then you
right
go
now,
up to
you only
7.
have the opportunity to take yourself up 1 stage.
Okay. Well, I'll boost up 6 then.
Alright. And no dodge?
Do you have dodge, Joseph?
Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, my dodge is 2, so that'll be 8.
Oh, okay. You can't catch me.
He's the same as me. Oh my god.
You duck out of the way again.
Oh my god.
So,
Yeah,
Hassan,
I'm fucking mad shit about how this dude killed his little squire, whatever.
Hassan, do you want to spend another willpower point?
No, I'm done now.
You're done?
He's spent.
Can I regain control or?
No, as
Is
soon
that-
as you
has that
stop
train
spending
left?
willpower, you jump onto this guy and you start just chugging down his vitae.
Yeah, but can I spend on keep myself under control?
If you spend, you're already kind of in combat. I think you're probably gonna stay, well, no, you had a full control over, yeah, you could try and run out of the room.
Right, I will do that then.
Alright? Joseph, you
About a
can
point
see
gone.
he is now attempting to flee from you. What do you want to do?
Is the is the chair that the dude in is he in the chair still, or is he just kind of like
He is he is tied to the chair, which is bolted to the ground.
Let's see, how can I tempt him?
Do you really
You
want
could
to
try-
if I just tried to kill you?
You
Yeah.
could try and physically stop him. You are in a position where you could do that, to keep him inside the room.
Even
Yeah, I'll physically stop him, and I'll also, if I can, I'll rub a little blood from the
From the guy?
like right
Yeah,
where it
on him.
goes, yeah. You,
Okay.
Like, smell that.
I'm going to
Don't you
need,
want
strength plus brawls from each of you.
Oh, if he grabs onto me, just bite into him.
Alright.
Vinculum reading goes up again.
Strength plus brawl.
Mine is and I'll boost my strength up 1, you know.
Okay.
So that'll be 8 and 2 potence.
Alright.
Yeah, mine is free, 1 potence.
So are you gonna just kind of like grab onto him and then sort of throw him back towards the body? Is that the idea?
Say that again, you cut out.
Are you gonna just like try and throw him towards the body, or are you gonna try and keep a hold of him? What are you gonna try and do?
Yeah, I'm grabbing him. I'm throwing him directly towards the body.
All right. You are not able in like the grappling. Joseph grabs you, Hassan, and throws you over towards the body. You can spend a willpower point again.
Oh my god.
I'm done.
You're
Give in to the dark side.
I'm done. I'm done. For the record, I am never going to forget this.
Oh my
So you tear into this guy, and you are able to get 8 blood points if you need that much.
Yeah, I'm full.
All right.
Alrighty, well,
And as your frenzy ends, the damn vinculum begins to take a hold again. Although you're still not too pleased with him.
Now, you told me last time we played that vinculum is more of a long-term thing, not
Yes.
immediate.
Yeah. Obviously, you're really pissed off at him. It's going to be at least a couple weeks before you guys have makeup sex. So, meanwhile, with Lysia, you entered into the office where Yamamoto is sitting behind his desk with Abigail standing near to him.
and I look at him.
He says, I presume you have an explanation for this.
I do so. Joseph was given the task of causing Hassan to frenzy.
by the Cathari.
Yes.
Understandable.
I, as priest of the pack, thought it,
And a fellow Cathari.
and a fellow Cathari, thought it a good exercise for both of them. Hassan to practice his path of honorable accord, and also Joseph to practice the path of Cathari. When Joseph came to me with this plan of his, I thought it a fitting test for both.
I accept your explanation. And he basically keys in on a monitor into the security footage in the torture chamber, and he basically watches it with his hands steepled in front of him. Okay. The entire scene that played out between you two.
Mm-hmm.
And as you finish with your frenzy, Hassan, the PA sounds, and both of you, Joseph and Hassan, are ordered to attend Yamamoto in his office.
All right, then. Can I at least, wipe the blood away with my cloth?
All right, yeah.
Right, I will do that.
All right. You pass by the library as you're heading towards the office, where you can see John huddled in a corner.
Reading the Bible.
Reading the Bible. You guys enter into the office, and inside you see Yamamoto, Lysia, and Abigail.
Well, I'm very shocked by this.
Joseph's just looking smug.
Oh, I'm very pleased with myself.
So, do you do anything as you're entering in?
No, I await my response, shocked though I may be.
All right. So, Yamamoto, as you guys stand, says, this has been a test organized by your priest with my permission. This he's directing towards you, Hassan.
I see.
It was intended to test both yours and Joseph's spiritual fortitude.
I see.
His goal was to drive you into frenzy, as
He succeeded.
yours was to resist.
I failed.
I was impressed with both of your performances.
I must say I'm surprised by that.
But you did fail. He went on longer than he expected, although you did fail, which does carry the requisite blood loss.
For my curse, I know.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm down to 12. It's the most I've had in months.
It's also painful when it occurs as well.
Now hold on, we never agreed on that.
That's something that, because it has no game
It's painful to your pride.
It hurts my pride, I'm well aware of that.
Your pride hurts really bad, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's what causes the blood loss,
So,
is the pride pain.
he says, the test is now over, and I believe that both of you have perhaps learned about your respective paths.
Yes, sir, definitely.
I want each of you to thank the other for his assistance in your spiritual growth.
Thank you so much, Hassan.
I will put my hand on his shoulder. And I will go, "You're very welcome. I too would like to offer you my sincerest thanks for this opportunity."
So no hard feelings?
I did not say that.
Now,
I forgive you, of course, but you cannot expect me to forget this.
It's not, man.
to celebrate your growth, I'm going to give each of you the opportunity to participate in a test of pain. at the Palla Grande to be held this evening.
Yay!
Mhm.
Woo!
Woohoo! Love those tests of pain.
I accept, of course.
Pain, it's good for your heart.
It is. It's spiritually purifying.
All right.
All right. Yay! I'm excited for this. Witches
All right.
Sabbath. We're gonna go. Test of pain. It's brilliant.
Okay.
Suddenly, I really regret getting potent instead of fortitude.
Oh yeah. How many willpower points do you have left?
4.
All right. More than Joseph is gonna spend, so you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Joseph.
Dang.
Joseph
All right.
accommodate himself.
Actually, what's your max willpower, Joseph, if you want to share?
5.
You don't have to. Okay.
There we go.
He hasn't spent any.
Good to know.
I was gonna
It's
say,
true.
Have you? He probably has about 5.
All right. So that's pretty much it for the early evening. You guys head off to the party.
All right. So I will. It'll be fun. In my little.
Now, for completely unrelated reason, there's something I'd like to look up.
Okay.
So give me a moment, please.
Okay.
How to kill Joseph.
No, hang on. Where's the book?
The
Gonna
Kabbalah.
poison him with quietus.
Pretty much.
It's not exactly poison, but
Kabbalah for dummies.
Are you perhaps interested in lowering a physical stat even lower than it is already, which is absurdly low compared to the other physical stats?
no. I have. We'll see. 1 second.
The
Okay.
Kama Sutra.
Where is it?
He's gonna spit on all of the the flails that are gonna be used on Joseph.
Capital.
Fuck, it cost a willpower point, so I can't. Never mind.
So as you guys are kind of getting ready to go into the car, Abigail kind of comes up, and she kind of sees you have blood on you, and she asks, are you okay?
It has been a stressful evening, but I am unharmed.
Oh. They said they wanted me to help you grow spiritually.
I see. You have done excellently so.
So you're not mad?
Not at you.
And I was expecting a whole different reaction.
I think Hassan learned something very valuable about his feelings towards someone.
Are you referring to about Abigail or about Joseph?
Well.
Alright, both.
And
Yeah.
Jonathan and everybody.
Alright. Although we have learned that you're not to be trusted with her.
Yeah.
Well, it happens.
So does Jean find out? Like, do you fill him in on what?
Well, when you
what
see
happened?
Abigail walking down
Yeah,
the
that's true.
hallway-
You do see Abigail and Hassan together.
What? What? In character. What?
So if Elysia's there, she will. Jean. It was all a spiritual test for Hassan and Joseph.
Are you serious?
Mhm.
What?
No harm would have come to Abigail.
Oh my god. What? But then who dies?
Some random person.
What? What?
Yeah, man. We just vicissitude her into looking like Abigail. Like, we wouldn't actually kill Abigail, man. Come on.
No.
Abigail is part of our family.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So someone did die.
Well,
I
two
still
people
let
died.
someone die.
Yeah. 2 people
I
died,
don't
that's
feel
true.
any better.
2 people died. Yeah.
I will say, you were spot on when you said that the bullet wound might not have been as bad for a revenant. That person was not a revenant.
I see.
He's just a normal human.
So, I still let 2 people die.
Oh, yeah, that happened.
So if I was better in that situation, those 2 people still wouldn't have...
Yes, that is true.
Great.
Should have sensed the sin. Actually, I was wondering if you were going to actually sense the sin, because I was thinking, he would actually learn about the plan through that.
I knew. That's what it was. You were like,
You
oh,
could have
this-
stopped this.
Actually, it would have
This is
been-
all David's fault.
When you said, hey, I didn't
Oh,
listen to you
God.
last time and almost got
It's not
burned to death.
David's fault. It's Jean's fault.
I'm sorry, it's John's fault.
Fucking hell, holy shit, Stalwart.
I didn't mean it like that.
Goodness sakes.
Getting all personal all of a sudden.
It slipped out, man.
Hey, fuck you too, man.
All right. So anyway, does Abigail
So
have a
anyway.
costume? Did we get Abigail a costume? I can help her with something if she wants a costume.
Sorry, I have to write back like the 9 secret messages that
Stalwart's
David's been
been-
sending
oh,
me.
David, I thought Stalwarts has been sending you secret messages.
I had a very good time with this.
Oh my goodness. That was... So you know, Stallworth, you are never going to be able to suggest a mission to us ever again.
Yeah. But it was worth it.
Because it'll just be like, no.
It was very worth it.
Although you still have to go through a test of pain.
Yeah, but it was fun tricking Hassan.
It's all
Well,
just a big practical joke.
Was it now?
No
Yeah.
hard feelings. It was all just a practical joke.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just lead them into temptation.
You know, that's Joseph. He's our practical joker.
I mean, no one important got hurt, so.
That's true.
That is true.
All right.
Yeah, only because I missed you.
True.
Actually, never mind. That would really wasn't important either. I'm not giving you that compliment.
Oh.
Hey.
Wow.
See how it is now. All right. Does Abigail have a costume? Does she want a costume?
She does not have a costume, but she... I mean, if you give her one, she'll wear it.
Yeah. Dress her up like a whatever she wants.
Well, you didn't really get a costume for what is...
Well, I mean, I
you
got
the...
like Lysia's old clothes. Like,
Yeah, you could do that.
Like if she wants to be a priestess or something.
All right. So you dress her in religious garb. All right.
So.
Give me a second. I need to look up Sense the Sin for David.
Oh god. Why?
Well, because you are about to use it. Oh, sorry. Let me type that.
Yeah, seriously, come on, man. Don't out me like that.
David looking to upgrade his daemonian, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't wait till we can spend experience points.
Does only,
Yeah.
only Lysia knows.
How much is an out of clan discipline? 10
Uh,
times
s-
concentration?
10 for the first level, 7 for everything else.
Only,
I mean, current rating times 7 for all the other ones.
you haven't
Really?
told
Oh,
Yamamoto,
okay.
have you, David? You didn't tell Yamamoto. You just told Lysia, didn't you?
That I'm Satanified?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only told you.
Okay.
You're the spiritual leader, so I only tell you about this spiritual matter.
Okay. Because I have not mentioned it either.
Wow. That's awfully kind of you. Because I'm pretty sure Yamamoto wouldn't hesitate to just kill me. He'd hop right on that excuse to get rid of me.
All right. So.
So,
All
So
right.
yeah.
So you guys head out. And I would say in the car, you guys probably, Jean, you probably overhear that there's going to be a test of pain.
to verify who it's for?
Oh yeah, we aren't allowed to drain our stamina or anything. Sorry, not drain increase our stamina before this.
Well, you would be able to.
You told me no last time.
It would violate the spirit of the test. You could
Okay, not
do
doing it
it
then.
without someone necessarily noticing, but it would be,
So Joseph,
Dishonorable.
you should probably
Not
So
doing it.
Joseph could do it, yes.
Wait, I could do what?
If you wanted to boost your stamina with blood before the test.
That goes against the spirit of the test, though.
Yeah,
So
Joseph
you
doesn't-
wouldn't feel bad about it at all.
You're breaking the rules of the test.
Would they know?
Well, with you, probably, because they know you're a pussy already, so I don't know if they'll buy it.
So here's how it works. They're gonna assume you've done it anyway. So
No.
Well, in that
See, the
case,
trick is, you do it and then flee anyway, immediately. No one will be able to tell.
I mean, the thing that you don't know, you were going to look at you and go, yeah, he's strong, he's capable, but then, they would assume you'd also have some stamina.
yeah, and then they
Those
hear
of
her
us
running
in
away.
your group are going to be like, wait.
so which test of pain we're doing?
We don't know.
Yeah, there are many.
Oh, well,
There are many.
yeah, I'll boost up my stamina one. Just enough to
Right.
make it seem like it's real.
So
Just
you
to
can
make it
do
look
it.
like you didn't skip leg day.
Yeah.
All right. So the test won't be until a little ways into the party. So do you want to wait until you know what's coming up to spend it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but anyway, the whole reason why Zach brought that up, guys, is because when John hears about... Did I cut out again?
Yeah, you cut out.
Yeah.
Fuck my life. Okay, when John hears about this, he volunteers to join.
Really?
I fucked up, I failed. If that was really Abigail, she would have died because of me.
I am extremely pleased to see you do this.
I read this book once, right, where the most important guy ever born, saved everyone.
You're
Well?
talking about
Oh, I
Job?
see you have been reading comic books.
Yeah. He's my favorite Marvel character.
Yes, this super the man.
Mm.
I know that's easy, that's the joke.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But Superman came back to life.
Wasn't it after like 3 days?
I think it was. They were pretty blatant with the Jesus analogy.
Christ.
I don't.
Yeah.
The best thing ever written about Superman was that spin-off where he...
You
Did I
can-
cut out again?
Yeah.
have you seen the page for Superman being a dick?
There's either one
This
where
is just
he's
out of
communist.
They're just out of context panels of Superman doing something really horrible to other people.
He's always
Wow.
being a dick.
These are really petty things, like one character is really thirsty and he refuses to give him water.
Wow.
Stuff like that.
Superman
I like
gets super thirsty.
I like the Superman that was killing people after the Joker tricked him into killing his wife and child.
I
Wow.
liked the Superman from Superman 3, where the guy made kryptonite, but he made it with nicotine instead of real kryptonite, and so it created kryptonite that made Superman evil.
Nice.
I think that was Superman 3.
Very nice.
Superman
So
movies
is-
were not good.
So Star Wars going to find the kryptonite that turns us on evil? Is that what?
I guess. Or he's under the effects of it himself. It's already, I don't know.
Okay.
I might be under the effects of it.
Well, you are saying Castine.
So you guys
Allegedly.
arrive at the party, and so this part of the underground city, it's built right underneath a big cathedral, and they actually designed, it's, office sort of shopping area, but they designed it to match the architecture of the cathedral above, so it's like a big underground cathedral.
Okay.
Yeah, normally there are people there, but at night it is closed up, and obviously the Sabbat has taken control.
Very nice.
So as you enter the main area, which has been decked out with obviously more religious iconography by the Sabbat as decorations, you can see that there are a number of humans hanging from meat hooks for the blood feast. And yeah, you're pretty much all the Sabbat in the city are here.
Nice.
And they're all just sort of mingling with one another. The party hasn't really gotten started yet, but you're here at around, 11. It's not quite midnight yet.
Okay. Well, is there anybody here I know?
There is...
Path. We might, Star Wars, you might want to go brag that you,
did your thing?
succeeded.
Yes, the Widow's Pack is here.
And Olivia's here too.
Yes, Olivia is here.
Because I have to go brown nose Olivia.
Alright,
Because I love her. So go say hello.
Is anyone else, Alright, what is everyone else? So you're going to Olivia. Jean, what are you doing?
Huh. I suppose I'll say hi to Olivia as well.
Alright. And Joseph?
I'll say hello to Olivia.
And
Nah.
Hassan?
I'll say hello to Olivia.
Alright, so everyone
very
goes into the
popular.
party, you guys kind of look
Lines
around,
up.
see Olivia, and all of you just walk in unison in that
Already
direction.
unison to Olivia. Hi, Olivia. We're like fanboys.
She's the popular girl.
She is.
Apparently.
So pretty.
So, as you guys walk up, she approaches you, and she immediately, grabs Hassan and embraces him. And it says, "Oh, I was waiting to see when you would show up." And she's directing that one to all of you.
As always, it is a pleasure to see you.
Hello.
Does Abigail see this?
Yeah, she just kind of followed along behind Hassan.
She looking a bit jealous?
Not really.
Maybe I'll know if I sense her sin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will not.
She is kind of, well, she's already met Olivia.
I was gonna say, has she been to a cathedral like this before? Has she been to like a Sabbat thing?
No.
So
Wasn't she at the last test of pain?
Was
she
she?
was. She was
Oh,
given to you.
yeah,
at,
I guess she-
at the big blood feast, but I don't know.
She
if
was
Yeah.
taken. She was get whipped.
Yeah, I guess you're right, she was.
But then she's not like a big. Maybe she's never been to a witch's sabbath. Who knows?
So, she's just hanging out behind Hassan.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll mingle with her.
Alright. So,
Probably is our Cathari mentor here.
yes, the rose is here.
All right. So Joseph, you and I should probably go say hello to her.
Definitely.
Alright, well, Olivia will join you because it is her pack, and she basically, John, she has taken a hold of your arm and is basically just leading you around places now.
So yeah. So good evening.
Alright.
We have some news.
Yes.
Joseph completed his assignment.
I see. And what did you learn?
It's fun to be Cathari.
What did you learn, Star Wars?
Oh, well, I learned the intricacies of leading a man into temptation. And
Sometimes you just gotta throw him at the guy.
sometimes they will be hesitant to give in to their temptation, but sometimes you need to just give them a little nudge. Not a push, a little nudge.
I see. Excellent.
You literally threw me towards the guy.
A nudge.
Little nudge.
A little nudge.
For him, that's annoying.
Yeah, he's got...
His potions?
Yeah, a shove is when he brings out the shotgun.
Yeah.
Well, that seems quite remarkable. Perhaps we'll have to arrange a suitable award for you at some point during the evening.
That will be lovely.
And that could intertwine with your test of pain as well. if you wanted to suggest that.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
I'm just saying,
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Could the reward be mixed in with my test of pain?
You're undertaking a test of pain.
Yes.
I see. Will it just be you participating?
No, it'll be. I'll put my hand on Hassan's shoulder. It'll be me and
Hassan
my.
isn't directly present with you.
I don't know if he's coming with
darn.
It's you.
I say it'll be me and Hassan.
And my buddy Hassan.
Yes, my great friend.
I see. Well, in that case, I look forward to seeing that.
I hope it pleases you.
And it will be your priest who is performing the ritual?
Do we know?
I'm going to assume so if it's Orcac.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yamamoto is not specifically declared yet.
Well, most likely, but it's not official yet.
Because I would be willing to step forward in your place.
In my place. In my place.
Yep.
For Joseph.
That'll be really interesting.
For,
She doesn't know that I'm taking it as well.
Nope, she does not.
Joseph didn't tell her.
Ooh, shit.
Don't tell her. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. That would be interesting.
So.
Well, I forgot in character, so I forgot out of character.
He only thinks about himself in and out of character, so we're good.
Nice.
Okay, so let me understand what exactly is she. So she's offering to perform the test of pain for me.
The rose will inflict the pain herself, which is, it would be very honorable for them, being that she does outrank you.
Yes.
It would be much more prestigious for those involved.
Could I assist?
Are you angling for a willpower point? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, yeah. Lysia's not going to give up the whole not being involved in this. I mean, her whole life revolves around these tests of pain, alright? This is how she truly gets off, so,
Usually there's only one person doing the test of pain.
But I gotta kind of let her do it, don't I? What's the etiquette here?
Etiquette is you should definitely step aside.
So,
She outranks you.
So disappointed in this.
She outranks you in the Sabbat and in your path.
So, damn. Of course I would be honored if you would.
All right.
Damn it.
I'm sure you should inform Hassan, since he is going to be, participating as well.
When we go back over there, I'll disappointedly let them know that somebody else is going to punish them. Damn it.
Very well. I look forward to making use of you, the rose says, and runs a hand along your cheek, Joseph.
Joseph is very pleased, but he's also a bit conflicted because obviously my 10 vinculum rating for Alicia caused me to want her to.
Sense my disappointment here.
Yes,
That's okay. Joseph, if you will let me punish you later privately, I'll be very happy.
Oh yes, of course. 2 punishments, yay.
We go on the rumpus round.
I didn't realize you were into that stuff, Joseph.
I mean, it's only once you're at Vinculum 10 with someone, it's only beneficial to do it more.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey, Joseph, you're Vinculum 9 with me. Why don't we do a test of pain? I do you. Oh, whoops, my knife slipped.
All right. So you're going to go over and tell Hassan?
So yes, we'll wander back that way. And I will inform Hassan of his great honor that the Rose will be conducting his test of pain.
Out of character, do I know who that is?
She is the most important member of the Path of Cathari in the city. She is also a bishop within the Sabbat. So she's effectively, basically, kind of the Sabbat equivalent of a primogen. So that's about what you know of her.
Yamamoto for the widow's
Okay.
wife.
I got it. I see.
It's funny. My lowest Vinculum rating is with Hassan.
So
That's
you
not
love
surprising.
everyone.
Pretty much.
Well, with the way you've treated him, it's so surprising.
It's to make him better.
All right. So, you guys are hanging out, and it's, approaching midnight. So the party is starting to pick up, and Joseph, you're just kind of...
Can I fill up? I need like 3 points.
Yeah, anyone who's here can definitely fill up to full on blood if you want to drink from the blood feast.
Sure.
By that, I mean, obviously everyone except
That's-
for Jean can fill up.
It's 1 point for me. Nice. Or 2 points, I guess, rather.
Yeah. All right. So Joseph, you're kind of hanging out at the party, and you see that the twins are making the rounds. And then the female twin seems to see someone and goes off towards the crowd. Male twin kind of is left behind, and he sort of gravitates over towards you. He's, basically holding the rabbit. He's trying to they've put him in this weird waistcoat getup that doesn't really fit very well, and he's tugging with a watch that's attached to it. He seems to be having costume difficulties.
Is the rabbit okay?
Yeah, the rabbit's fine. He's kind of squirmy.
Do you want me to kill it?
I probably could, but I'm glad he's all right.
Yeah, you could, definitely. It's not difficult to kill a rabbit.
That's true.
With pleasure.
Is that just how you look at every single thing you see? Could I kill that?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta be able to defend yourself.
Alright, but the male twin is having costume difficulties.
Well, with the rabbit, he's messing with the rabbit's thing.
Okay.
Do you need some help?
Well, I think, and then he goes, god damn it. And then you can see he drops the rabbit, and the rabbit starts running off out of the party, and he's holding his finger where, some blood, you can see the rabbit's bitten him. He says, well, since you offered, yeah.
Catch my rabbit.
Catch my rabbit.
Okay. I'll go look for the rabbit.
Alright. So you can see, it's hard to see him through the crowd, but you're able to follow the white rabbit. And it leads you through the crowd, and then you can see it's gone off down a hallway that looks like no one else has really gone down. Further into the complex.
I'll follow after it continuously.
Alright. So you're going through this corridor, and it's winding around like a maze. But you can see that the rabbit is staying basically just ahead of you. You have to kind of pick up the pace, but with your potence, it's no problem to, keep up with the rabbit. And eventually, you see it goes off into a room.
Probably. I kind of feel like it's a good idea, but I'll follow into the room.
Alright. So inside, you can see that, apparently for the party, they've gotten this room up completely it seems to be just an empty room with one wall. The wall facing you as you enter is completely mirrored.
So you can't see anything.
So there is, and there's, wallpaper on the walls, which looks kind of old, but, and you do not see a rabbit in the room.
You don't see yourself either.
No, you do see yourself.
In
Well, that's true. In the reflection, he does not,
He does not see
because of La Sombra.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Can I just leave?
You could.
You're not going to investigate further? Where did the rabbit go?
That's true. Yeah, I'll look for the rabbit more. I feel like this is a bad idea. I feel like I'm about to get fucked over, but hey.
You are. You totally
Oh, I sincerely hope so.
Give me a perception plus investigation.
2.
Is there a big mouse hole in the wall where the rabbit?
So you're looking around, and as you're looking, you think you can hear the rabbit somewhere, although you can't see him. And as you're looking up, you can see that your reflection has appeared in the mirror.
Oh, so I must be saying Castine. Well, I prepare to fight.
All right. The version of you in the mirror prepares to fight.
Oh, so it's really my reflection.
Are you going to investigate that further?
Yeah, like you said, Saint Castine.
No, it's Joseph.
He vicissitude his Joseph face. He's not a Saint Castine face.
No, I was saying
Exactly.
that Joseph is that
Is
Stallworth
the
is
other
Saint Castine.
Yeah.
No, Joseph.
All right.
But this doesn't like creep me out.
It
In
does
character.
because you haven't seen your reflection in like a year since you were embraced.
And you
I
know
see.
he shouldn't
Well,
be there.
I walk closer to my reflection, and I like put my hand on the mirror. I'm like, I haven't seen myself in so long.
All right. So as you approach the mirror, you can see that the room on the other side is like, it seems to be even worse than you thought when you were looking around this room. Like the wallpaper is peeling, and the whole room is beginning to decay.
You're gonna get sucked into the mirror.
Well, hopefully not.
As you
This is an Alice in Wonderland thing.
touch the mirror, you feel a tremendous headache, and then you black out.
Through the looking glass.
Damn.
All right, and we will move back to the others for a moment. Hassan, you are just hanging out at the party. When give me a perception plus alertness.
All right. That is 6. This is not affected by my
No.
wounds, are they?
No, you got. All right. So, you are looking around the party when you notice that there's someone here that you don't recognize, and something about his demeanor seems off. Everyone else is kind of enjoying the party. He seems to be just coolly walking around. You know, kind of like you.
What do they look like?
He looks like just a white guy. Just a very nondescript, sort of middle-aged man.
Well, it's Sean.
He's descript, not in a good way, though.
Yeah, but
Oh.
Svestan.
Unfamiliar.
Doesn't Svestan have like white hair or some shit?
He's disguised.
I see. Yeah. Do I know where the rest of the party is? Because if so, I'll tell them.
You can find Yamamoto.
Sure. I guess I'll mention it to him.
Okay. So when you point the guy out, you point him out just as he is basically leaving the hall. He tells
Just
you
as he's basically what you
as
cut
he's
out.
leaving the big hall you're in. Yamamoto tells you to obfuscate and go after him and see what he's up to.
Very well. I will do just that.
All right. So you start following the man and give me a wits plus alertness.
That is also 6.
All right. So you stay kind of behind him, but you don't lose track of him as he's going through these corridors until at last he comes into a small room nearby where another man is waiting.
All right. I will lean against the wall and listen to them.
All right. So, the man who's waiting there asks if the job is finished. And then the first man, the one you've been following, says it is.
All right.
All right. So, and then you see the first man pulls out what looks to be some sort of detonating device.
Okay. I am ready to snatch that off his hands.
All right. You're going to move in.
Not yet. If I see him do anything with it, I will.
It looks like he is getting it. I mean, when he presses the button, he's going to press the button. You're going to have to kind of decide now whether you want to make a move and have a chance of getting there in time.
Spending up blood points activates celerity.
Okay.
And I will take it now so I can run away with double speed.
Okay. So you lurch forward and give me a dexterity plus brawl.
That is 6. And this is definitely a surprise attack. You
Yes,
can't tell me it's not.
It does count.
Does potence? No, that's strength. Never mind.
All right. Yeah, you snatch it out of his hands, and you're gonna
And I
try
will
and run away
both
with
away.
All
I
right.
will absolutely run away.
Yeah, these guys have no idea what's going on, and so you start to sprint away.
As soon as I round the corner, I'm also activating Obscure again.
All right. And one of them, you can feel behind you, fires a shotgun blast. Now I'm going to give it a chance to strike you.
All right.
No, it misses.
Okay.
All right.
I rush towards Yamamoto. I know he can see me still, right, while I'm obfuscated.
You do not know that, no.
I will assume he can. If not, I will drop obfuscate.
Okay. So as you start running forward, you see another man steps out of the tunnel in front of you.
Does he seem to have noticed me?
Oh yeah, he's looking at you and pointing a shotgun at you.
Even though I'm obfuscated?
Yes.
I assume he can see you too.
This is a problem, thinks Hassan, as the shotgun blast envelops him.
By the way, I'm still using more celerity. I'm
Yes.
keeping that up. I'm keeping that up, I mean.
Yeah.
I'm pumping into it still.
I've never had this much
Right,
fun.
try to run past him.
Alright, so you're gonna dodge him?
Yeah.
Alright, give me a dexterity plus dodge.
8.
Alright. So, he catches you with a shotgun blast to the side. It doesn't hit you directly on, but it does give you a scathing wound along the side, and you can feel that it is incendiary rounds that are loaded into it.
Get more aggravated damage. Yay!
Nice. So did that take damage there, or?
Yes, you took one... you don't have fortitude, right?
No, I don't.
Alright, then you take 1 point of aggravated damage.
God, I'm back up to 5 now. I keep forgetting about the fucking penalty for that shit. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Yeah, still run further along. I can't be far from it now.
So, you can hear the sounds of more footsteps behind you, and as you're running, the guy is about to... He basically takes aim at you again, and is about to fire, when all of a sudden he screams, and you can hear the sounds of a struggle behind you.
I don't care. Keep running.
The blast goes off in the air, and you can hear a woman's voice telling you to run.
I am.
You curious at all?
No.
You're not going to even
Fuck
look
off.
back?
No.
Wow, I thought he would be more concerned about the woman he thought died already.
Wait, hold on. If you tell me that, I would be able to recognize if it's Abigail's voice.
It is a very familiar sounding female voice.
Is it Abigail?
Yes.
It's Abigail.
Now hold on. How the fuck can she see me?
Well, she...
I mean, she may not have ever lost track of you. She's been basically kind of like staying, watching you.
So she knew you were obfuscated. She heard Yamamoto said, follow that guy.
So, what are you gonna do?
I can't fucking get her. Damn it. I will run.
You're gonna
I will
run?
not look back. I will run.
Are you at all thinking to yourself, if this is another of Joseph's plans?
I'm
Hold
gonna...
on. What are you saying? I couldn't hear you out again. This is happening a lot lately.
I said, are you at all thinking to yourself, is this another of Joseph's plans?
I have to say, I'm not thinking that.
Alright. So, I am actually, given the circumstances, I'm gonna require a self-control roll for this.
You cut out again.
I'm
What
gonna
roll?
require a self-control roll.
2.
All right.
I kind of hope I fail this.
Yes, give in to temptation.
Yes, you, at the thought of losing, of failing in the way you failed again, you do go into frenzy, which has a benefit in that your wound penalties no longer apply.
Nice.
It also has, a detriment in that you're turning around to fight this guy. So, as per usual, you can take control of yourself for one turn with willpower, but your inclination is to turn and attack.
But I know there are more guys coming.
Yes, well, your logical mind knows that.
So can he grab Abigail and run?
That's my plan.
With a willpower point, you could do that.
I will do that, and I'm still spending point on celerity.
All right. So she is wrestling with this guy, and actually, she's basically jumped up on him like some kind of wildcat and is scratching at him. And he is like trying to fight her off, and he falls backwards and slams his head against the wall and seems to go limp.
Fuck it! Stab my knife into his throat immediately.
Okay. So,
Fuck the willpower point then. I'm just killing him.
All right, give me a strength +1.
Well, that's 3 and a point of potence.
All right.
And then take
have 2
Abigail and run.
strength.
Yeah, only 2
Alright.
strength.
So you reach down and basically slit his throat. It looks
Yeah,
as
and
though
then-
he was already unconscious.
Yeah, whatever. Run.
All right, so then you're spending the willpower point to grab her and run.
Yes.
All right. So you manage to... You're not too far from the party at this point, so you are able to burst into the room, basically carrying her with one arm. And
Okay.
kind of everyone looks at you.
I don't care. Go to Yamamoto.
All right. He kind of looks over at you and says, "Is there something you wish to tell me?"
I hand him the remote and I say, "One of them asked another, 'Is it done?' And he said it was. Then the other was about to press this button. I stopped him.
This was the pyrotechnics for the party.
I was
Hassan.
They were
Oh, I
also
killed
they
one of
were-
them.
They were equipped with incendiary weapons.
He takes
I
it.
tell him that they were equipped with incendiary weapons.
All right. He takes it and looks at it, and then says, "Come with me."
I do so. I bring Abigail as well.
All right.
You're not getting out of my sight.
So, yeah, so you guys head after Yamamoto, and he takes you to the Archbishop. And he says to her that a member of his pack would like to speak with her in private, with, you in private.
Mm-hmm.
And then she kind of can tell by his expression that's a serious matter, so she nods to the people she's talking to and goes with you guys into a back room.
All right.
And once you're alone with her, Yamamoto turns to you and says, "Report."
As you wish. I was following a suspicious person down a set of corridors. He met up with another person of his ilk and reported to him that some act had been done. The other seemed pleased by this and was about to press this button. I point towards the button. I assumed it was dangerous, so I took it from them and I ran away. As I ran away, I felt someone shoot at me with incendiary weapons. I was only slightly wounded. That is all.
All right. So she nods and then leaves, goes in kind of a back corner and, texts someone on her phone for a little while. And then she comes back to you and says, "The matter is under control. Do not mention this to anyone, as it could create a disruption at the event.
Understood.
We will have the matter looked into."
As you wish.
All right. So, her and Yamamoto leave, and you guys, 2 of you are left on your own.
Very well then. Should I just wait here then for that be an acceptable thing to do?
Yeah, you could do that.
I will do that. I will not disturb the party.
All right. So yeah, you're just hanging out, and so you sit down. Abigail comes up and asks, are you all right?
I'm fine. Abigail, there are 2 things I wish to tell you.
Okay.
First and foremost, what you did back there was exceedingly stupid.
Okay.
Secondly, you have my thanks.
All right. Well, she was worried there for a second, but then she kind of brightens up, and she hugs you.
Cute.
I hug her back.
All right. So you guys are just cuddling in the back room. Jean's getting led around by his sire. Sort of like you're getting led around by a parent at like a family event and being introduced to like extended relatives that you have no idea who they are.
And they pinch your cheek. Oh, I remember when Olivia first embraced you.
And we'll get back around to Joseph now. So Joseph, you wake up.
All right. What the hell happened?
All right, you look around. You're still in the room, although when you look, your reflection is still there on the other side, but it's not in your position. It's just standing in a sort of a back corner looking directly at you.
It's got a maniacal smile on its face.
Nah, it's
gonna go...
completely blank.
Oh.
Okay. Is their side still the side with the fucked up wallpaper?
No, everything looks fine on both sides.
I don't like that. Yeah, should have left while I had the chance. Oh, although.
Couldn't have had an adventure.
So, that's true. So,
people die on adventures,
Yeah, that's a
yeah. So, if I move, does the reflection move?
Absolutely not. He's standing in a back corner, making no movements with you whatsoever. He's just, although he will turn to look at you no matter where you go in the room.
Okay, is there a guy in his room in the back corner, like...
No, there is not. There is only you in your side of the room.
Okay, well, I will commit all this to memory, and then I'll see if I can leave.
All right. Yep. So you open the door out of the room, and it seems to go back into the hallway.
Okay, first thing I'll do, I will go find Father Alessio.
All right.
I'll go find Yamamoto and possibly Olivia. I'll explain to them what just happened.
All right. So you start going through the corridors, and eventually you come back out in the way you came, except that no one seems to be in the party chamber anymore.
Ah, fuck.
It's completely abandoned. And then looking around, you notice that there seems to be something weird on the walls. There's a, like, black sort of ichor leaking out of the walls. It looks kind of like oil or something.
You want to touch it, you know you do.
Nah, that's too adventurous for my blood.
I mean, you could investigate it further if you want to.
Nah, I know what happened with that oil stuff.
I mean, you know, I'm just saying, you've used one sense, but you have not felt it, tasted it, or smelled it yet.
Nah, I'm gonna go back to the room.
All right.
Going back to the room. Yeah, you gonna try to touch the mirror again?
So as you go back, you turn around, you open up the door you came through, and on the other side is the party chamber.
Oh, crap. You're just walking into the same room again and again. You're stuck in here.
I'm really stuck in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so are there any other exits I can try?
Does the
yeah.
white rabbit run by?
He hasn't seen the white rabbit yet. But yeah, there are other exits you can try. Every time you open up a door, you see just the room you're in repeated.
Fuck.
There is only one Riker.
One Riker, one bridge!
Well, in that case, I guess I'll. Fuck. I guess I'll touch the. There's nothing else here except the ichor.
There's the room all around you, but the only kind of defining character trait is the stuff leaking out of the walls.
Otherwise, it looks the same.
Okay. I'll touch it and get infested with demons or something.
It doesn't smell like anything, and as you touch it, it's not really so much like oil, it's more like tar. It's very sticky.
It's very viscous. Okay, interesting.
And, like, once it's on you, it's hard to get it off.
It's the abyss.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
you can see that it seems to be coming out heavier through the walls now.
Go there.
Looking around, actually, as you follow it up the walls, you can see it's dripping down from the ceiling as well.
is there any way for me to go upstairs to the ceiling and see what is dripping?
You could... there's not really too much you could climb. Well, actually, there would still be the meat hooks that the humans were hanging from, so you could climb up one of them.
Is it covered in ichor?
Not yet.
I'll wait until I have to climb up those
Okay.
but until then I will investigate.
So as you're looking around, you hear a door slam behind you, and spinning around, you can see that the doors you came through at first have been swung open with such force that they have slammed into the walls to either side. And there is a sound, and then emerging from the darkness, you see a small rabbit who kind of runs up to you.
Get it?
You say kill it or get it?
It's not killing.
I said get it.
For God's sake, man.
Yeah, I'll definitely catch it.
All right.
You need to relax.
Sacrifice in the
So,
demonic ichor room. All
It
right?
runs up to you, and it just jumps right into your arms, and as you're kind of holding it, you don't know that much about animals, but it seems to be shivering in terror, and it's basically holding itself up, like, right up against you. You also hear, like, some sort of whooshing sound like wind coming from further down that hallway that it just basically ran out of at full speed.
So let's see. I can either stay here with the ichor tar shit, or I could go the way that the animal seems extremely scared of. Is that about right?
You could try a different exit, I guess.
Yeah, because all the doors are open now.
Well, only the one is.
Oh, only that one is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see what happens if I try a different exit first.
The one on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you can open it, and you can see a dark corridor stretching off in front of you.
So they're probably all the same exit to the windy room.
Is there a wind though?
You do feel wind, but it is blowing from behind you. It is like a chilly wind, like it rips straight through your clothes and chills you straight to the bone.
Always go away from the chilly wind.
Yeah, I'll go away from the chilly wind.
All right.
Go towards the light.
As you're what speed would you say you're moving at?
What speed? I'm
Just casually, leisurely walking. Are you at a hurried pace? Or are you running for your life? What speed?
Sprint.
Well, let's see. Well, I could sprint, but I feel like if I sprint, some shit's gonna pop up, and I'm gonna have to have really quick reflexes and dodge. And because I'm going so fast, it's gonna fuck me over. Or I could go slow and just get caught. Decisions.
Middle.
So, maybe walk with a purpose while still being alert.
A light jog.
Maybe
Yeah,
just
a light jog, but very alert for things that might happen.
Okay. Give me a perception plus alertness.
It's 2.
A perception plus what?
Alertness.
Oh, yes, that is 2.
There's no alertness. He is not.
You probably just should have sprinted and gone for it. All right.
Yeah.
As you're proceeding, you begin to hear what sound like voices traveling along with the wind. They seem to be like whispering, and then as it continues on, they begin to howl at you, although what they're saying is unintelligible. You also hear the sounds of scurrying, what seems to be through the walls, as though it's all around you.
Oh, it's all around me.
Is there black ichor in this hallway, or is it just our...
There is a little bit. Not as bad as it is in the main room.
Well, should I keep going? Yeah, I'll like just book it to a.
All right, give me a
Making sure the rabbit is safe.
give me a strength plus athletics.
Save the rabbit and get a point of humanity.
All right, that is 6 and 2 potent.
So you start booking it down this hallway. And as you're running, the sounds of pursuit begin behind you and then start to fall off. But then as you're continuing on, it starts to catch up again. And it seems as though it's nearly on you when you see a room ahead of you. You basically... you come to a dead end with only a doorway, and as you burst through it, you find yourself back in the mirror room. But there is no reflection of you whatsoever.
Are the things still pursuing me?
It sounds like it.
Fuck it, I'm going towards the mirror then.
All right, you leap through it.
Just leap head straight right into it.
It's
gonna be an actual mirror, and you like slam
Leap of faith. Leap of faith.
I'm gonna be a little bit more cautious. I'm definitely gonna run towards it, but I'm gonna make sure that I don't try to snap my neck going into it. I'm gonna be a little bit more cautious about it.
Gonna like shoulder tackle into it.
Pretty much.
All right. So you hit the mirror, and all of a sudden, you feel a wave of disorientation again. And then when you look up, you can see that you are holding the rabbit, and you have basically charged into this mirror, and it's shattered, and it's revealing just like bare wall behind it.
Am I still being pursued?
You turn around and you don't see anything. You do hear the sounds of a party further in the down the halls.
You cut off for a second. I hear the sounds of what?
You hear the sound of the party distantly.
Okay, so I'm gonna do what I was gonna do before. I'm gonna explain all that shit to Yamamoto and Lesia and Olivia, because they seem to be the smart ones here.
All right. So when you come back out into the main room, you can find Lesia, Olivia, and Olivia's with Jean. You don't see any sign of Yamamoto.
Okay. So you said Lesia and Olivia were John?
Lesia and Olivia is with Jean.
You cut out for me. What'd you say?
So Lesia, Olivia, and Jean are all together.
Well, you're
And
not with
everyone's
them, but-
cutting out all the time.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
glad I'm not the only one.
Are you
So-
in a weird setting or something?
No?
Whatever.
I mean,
The
it's
three
not-
of us are doing something.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not our internet.
Well, I'm gonna go.
It's your internet because everyone else hears you putting out.
I mean, it's not, because I'm looking at the
Yeah,
call
you're right.
quality.
All three of our internets are cutting out.
I hear you cutting out.
Yeah,
So
you're
I don't
cutting
know
out. Me too.
how that works.
You guys are all cutting out for us as well.
Everyone's internet's shit.
Also, I'm looking directly at the internet on OBS, and it is not our problem. Our internet is fine.
It's Discord.
It's Discord.
Yeah,
I don't...
It would have to be, unless we all have separate internet problems, it's Discord.
It's
All
Discord's fault. Back to Skype.
yeah, right.
back to Skype. Yay.
So I'm gonna rush over to the three of them. I'm saying, Father. No. I'm gonna say, how I'm supposed to pronounce? How I'm supposed to say Olivia's like Miss Olivia or something? Or I can say
Is
Olivia.
my lady, and Lesia is father.
So,
I'm say my lady, Father, John, in that order,
Very important.
and I'm gonna tell them exactly what happened: the tar, the white rabbit, the mirror, me standing in a corner, me seeing myself even though I'm not supposed to be able to see myself, all that shit.
I see, says Olivia.
Did you look like Saint Castine in the mirror?
No, I look like Wait, did I look like Joseph? Didn't I?
What I'm going to say is you looked like your true form.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I look like Joseph.
Interesting. Interesting.
I will look at Olivia. Does she have any? And then I'm going to do a quick check with my occult enigma, whatever. See, because I'm assuming he had some sort of vision.
So she asks, why were you following the rabbit exactly?
The male twin, Sam, I believe his name is. He was the white rabbit was a part of his costume, but it bit him, and then he dropped the rabbit, and the rabbit ran off, and he asked me to go find him, so I went to find him.
I see. Well, I wouldn't concern yourself too much over it, especially since it seems as though nothing has actually changed. I wouldn't be surprised if you were the victim of a Malkavian prank.
So that's all I'm getting, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little. What if I do intelligence plus enigmas? Does
All right.
anything in his vision stand out to me?
What is it?
Malkavian prank.
It's 5.
Well, there is some symbolism there, although if it was a Malkavian causing him to hallucinate with dementation, there would be some symbolism because his hallucinations would come from his unconscious.
Yes, but this will tell me something about Joseph at least.
So the Ichor, it seems obviously kind of abyss-related. So it seems like he maybe has some fears about darkness. Maybe he doesn't want to accept darkness. You know, that's just kind of the feeling you get.
Do I sense any? Can you take me to the room, Joseph? I'd be interested to.
Yeah. I'll take you to the room.
All right. Yep, you find the mirror smashed.
Okay. Do I have a sense of anything occult going on here?
Intelligence plus occult.
That's 7.
You do not. Although if the mirror is smashed, that may be why. It could be that there was something there and the smashing undid it, but you're not finding anything.
See, it could be just dementate. But there have been so many odd things, and I'm the only one that knows that Jean is a demon person.
Have Jean sense the sin and see if he's also an infernalist.
So
No.
I know that there's some infernalist issues here. Can I take up a shard of the mirror just to maybe test further later?
Yeah, you can do it.
And then, yeah, we'll go with the whole Malkavian prank for now. The practical joker had a practical joke played upon him, although it seems like what do I know of dementate? Does it get that elaborate in those?
You don't know that much about dementate. It could. You do know it causes hallucinations. And you're not sure how elaborate the hallucination was. It could be that Joseph's just extremely weak-willed.
That could be as well.
That's what makes this so hard.
Yeah. Or it could be Saint Castine.
Could be.
All right. Just putting it all into my little memory palace of
All right.
things to think about.
So at midnight, there's a general Vaudry where everyone in the city participates, and that's going to be
Big Vaudry.
too much rolling for me.
Yeah.
So,
Holy cow.
but basically, yes, everyone bleeds into a massive,
Like a massive thing.
cauldron. The Archbishop performs the ceremony, and then everyone takes about a Dixie cup's worth.
Okay.
It's basically treated like a punch bowl. Everyone goes up to it.
Okay.
Does it still count for our blood points, or I mean, our vinculums?
I'm not gonna roll the vinculum thing.
Damn it!
Yeah.
So we just
Damn
leave
it.
them where they are.
I'm already 10 with everyone, so I've nothing to lose.
That's true.
Yeah, likewise. Same here.
Let's, John.
All right, you guys want me to roll for the vinculum? I'll do the vinculum for you guys.
I would gladly
I
roll
want,
for
I want people to have a chance of liking me more.
just so Joseph can go up with me.
Damn.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck you. Like me more.
All right,
you.
You're gonna make me open up the Word document. Fine.
Yep.
Fuck you. Like me.
You
You're
also
not.
have to roll for people to get vicissitude.
I also have to roll for you guys to get vicissitude. That's right. All right. So Jean,
Ah,
what is
shit.
your
Now I regret
stamina?
my choice.
Haha, dickhead.
Look at what spitefulness gets you.
All right, John's stamina.
Whoa.
My stamina?
Stamina. Yep.
3.
All right. Your infection remains at its current level.
So 0. Ah.
All right. Hassan, you had 3, right?
What was the roll? Sorry.
Stamina.
Stamina 3. Yeah.
All right. Your infestation similarly remains at the same level.
All right. Still 5.
All right.
Fantastic.
And same with Joseph.
Excellent.
Are you sure? You know he only has 2, right?
Yes, I know.
Alright.
We got the good rolls out of the way. All right. So now we will go down the list here. Yamamoto goes up for Mary.
Okay.
Surprised by that one. It goes up for the female twin.
Okay.
It goes up for Hassan.
All right.
Oh boy.
It remains the same for Sean. Nice.
Yay. I don't like Yamamoto.
It goes up for Joseph.
Ah. Prick.
No, this is me going up.
Yeah,
Right? This is me.
your opinions of these people are going up.
Yes, this is mine. This isn't so.
Yeah.
So it goes up for Joseph. So Jean.
Oh, I thought this was Yamamoto
no,
going up
this
for.
is me like.
No, this
you.
is not. No, this is Mary who likes these people more.
Yeah.
Everyone except-
Except for Jean.
Mary.
And the
No, you
male
said
twin.
Yamamoto goes up for Mary.
Yes.
Yeah, Yamamoto
Yamamoto
goes up
score
for Mary.
And then
goes
the male
up.
twin was second, and he didn't go up. The female twin went up. Hassan went up for me. You did not go up for me. Joseph.
Yeah,
went
no,
up.
but what? No, listen, all right. The way you said it was Yamamoto goes up for Mary, and then you
Yama-
proceeded to say it goes up for next person's name. So it sounded like Yamamoto's score for everyone
No.
else. You know.
Everyone but
No.
you understood it.
No, he was just doing my vinculum.
All right.
So, and that's okay.
That grammar's bad. Just saying.
Okay. that's
No.
fine.
And then we get into the lesser known people. It goes up for Velez, who is the Archbishop of the city.
Oh, well, of course I would like him. So,
Her.
her. I'm gonna say her.
Goes up for Tobias Smith.
You know, we didn't have to do it now.
We did. Hassan insisted. It goes up for Roland.
It's
Could do it later.
Jeremiah.
It goes up for Jeremiah,
It's gotta
yes.
Go up for him.
It goes up for Olivia.
It goes up for Olivia too.
Yeah.
She was before Jeremiah. Oh, you skipped her.
Yeah. You're right.
So I have Antoinette next.
All right, Antoinette. That remains the same.
Antoinette remains the same.
Puffball remains the same.
Okay.
Wally Johnson remains the same. Lewis goes up. The different Lewis. Not Stalwarts Lewis. And, Hollis.
Goes up.
Yep.
Or stays the same.
Goes up.
Okay. All right. So there's mine. Done.
Alright, we're on 2 miles. Yamamoto remains the same.
'Cause
All
he
right.
Can't go up anymore.
Yeah.
Because he's at 10.
Male twin remains the same. Female twin goes up.
All right.
Ecclesia remains the same. Jean goes up.
Oh, you like
Yay.
Jean more.
You're welcome. See, aren't you glad we did this?
You know, Leisure probably likes you the least.
There-
of everybody.
Joseph goes up by 1. There was a 1% chance of that.
Yep.
And Mary
That was a
Gipsy,
1 in 10 chance!
Purple came up.
Yeah. No, yes, it did. Weirdly. So you will be bloodbound to each other.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Velez goes up by 1. Jeremiah goes up by 1. Wally Johnson goes up by 1. And Holly.
These are some really weird rolls.
You got
Was
some
it Hollis?
highs and you got some lows.
Yeah, I can tell.
All right. And now we're on to David.
Woo!
All right.
I love everyone.
Yamamoto remains the same.
Woo!
Male twin remains the same. Female
Woo.
twin remains the same.
Woo!
Hassan remains the same.
Woo!
Are you bloodbound to all these
Alicia
people?
remains the same.
Why are you even rolling the 10s?
Joseph remains the
Oh, thank God.
Joseph remains
I
the
was
same.
worried you were going to say Joseph was the only one who...
No. Velez remains the same.
Damn.
Tobias goes up by 1.
Okay.
Roland goes up by 1. Dutois goes up by 1.
Yeah.
Creamy Jade goes up by 1.
Alright.
Black Lotus goes up by 1.
Alright.
You have a whole lot more people.
Well, he's got his whole Sires pack too. Technically, you guys should have one with them now too, but that's way too much
well,
rolling.
that's just, yeah.
My arm is getting tired. All right, Lewis goes up by 1. Again, not
Alright.
that Lewis, and that's it.
We don't want to be bloodbound.
No one wants to be bloodbound to Lewis.
Certainly not.
By the way, Lewis you did have to pick him up. He is attending the party with you guys.
As a female or a male?
Yes.
A very
As
effeminate
as a
man.
drag queen.
Very good.
All right, and then we have Joseph.
Yeah,
All right. So, female twin goes up. Hassan goes up. Jean goes up.
Absolutely all worth it.
You better be increasing these stalwarts.
I am.
Tobias goes up. Dutois goes up. Antoinette goes up. Lewis goes up. Not that Lewis. And that's it.
Yay.
Well, Hassan's at a whopping 4 now.
Nice.
What am I at?
Let's go for a second round, shall we?
7.
7. Alright, not bad.
And alright, so we've got that taken care of. After that, it's time for you guys to perform your test of pain.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do that with a fucking -5 health points.
Yep. So,
It's gonna be fun.
Archbishop
Can you not
Velez,
heal any of your wounds?
they're aggravated.
What was that? Yeah, I have been over the last like 3 sessions, just constantly healing them.
Archbishop
Holy shit.
Velez comes forward and says that there has been a test of pain declared for tonight. there are 3 members of the 7 Samurai pack who wish to step forward
Interested by the 3.
and present themselves for judgment.
So every large gathering of the Sabbat, the 7 samurai, undergo some sort of test.
Yeah, seriously,
Like, do we
the
have a
7 samurai
reputation?
suck.
Yes, you do.
Do we seriously
Yes,
have
you
a
do.
reputation at this point?
The first
Okay.
time it was like, all right, that's cool. And then the second time, like, all right.
All right. Again.
And now the third time, it's
And
like,
now it's like there's
okay.
3 more, and then okay. All right.
So is it obvious it's because we're focal?
no, that's not obvious. It's more like they think you're sadists.
Well, they
Alright.
about
Like we get off the shit.
She...
Well, they're
Is Olivia-
masochists.
does
They're
Olivia look
masochists.
surprised when she-
Somebody is Yamamoto and Lysia are sadists. You guys are all
Does
masochists.
Olivia look surprised when she hears there's 3 of us?
No, she doesn't
Oh.
seem particularly... Well, there's still other members of your pack. She assumes it... What? She still doesn't assume it's you.
I'm curious as to if it's one of the male, one of the twins or something.
Velez says, however, one of them has undergone a special mission on behalf of the Archbishop, which has left him injured. Therefore, Hassan will not be performing the test of pain. Although he requested it, I will not allow it.
Suck it! In character, I'm of course terribly ashamed. I really looked forward to this.
No, that's great, because now my only competition is
Joseph.
Oh yeah.
so good.
So the 2 competitors shall be, well, not competitors, but the 2 who will be performing the ritual will be Joseph and Jean.
You can call them competitors.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna compete the shit out
a
of
little
this.
metagaming there on my part. And it will be Bishop Rose who is performing the ritual upon them. All right, so step
I'm a little
forward.
disappointed, Hassan, that I don't get to see you suffer, but just because. But
I suffered off screen.
yeah,
Hmm.
I'm not at all that thrilled about seeing Jean suffer. Joseph, I'd be interested in that.
All right. So, as basically the Archbishop calls for you to step forward, Jean, you feel, as you kind of take a step, you feel a little tug at your arm, and it seems like Olivia's not letting go of you.
Milady,
Are you sure?
are you
you're going-
alright?
Are you going to be okay, Jean?
We'll see. I mean, the whole point is that I'm not, right?
Did you volunteer for this?
Yes. Yes, I did.
All right. So before she lets you go, she grabs you and embraces you, presses your head against her breast, and then kisses the top of your head and tells you, "I'm so proud of you."
Hmm.
I feel like this is probably because, I've been working with him spiritually,
Yeah.
that he wishes to undergo these things now.
All right.
Good, very good.
So
Doing my job as
the 2 of you step forward, and 2 basically sort of gurney beds are brought out, and each of you are told to lay down upon them. The Rose asks if either of you... There is no shame in accepting restraints, but you do not have to be...
heavily implied that there actually is.
But you can choose to have yourself restrained if you wish.
So out of character there, it is of course actually really shameful to be restrained,
Oh
isn't
no,
it?
it's extremely shameful. You would never do it, but these 2, I don't know what they're going to choose.
Restraints? No, never.
All right. It is shameful to accept the restraints, but it is more shameful to run away in the middle.
I would never.
All right. And John?
Looking forward to this so much.
I will. Oh god. Miles, how much willpower did you spend last time?
I think I spent... was it all my 9 or was it just like 8 or 7?
It was up
most
there.
Of it. I I don't think you had all of your. Did you? You
Yeah.
bought willpower.
I think it was 7-8 points, yeah.
Yeah.
Of willpower. And I took 7 points of damage during that still.
Don't want to run away.
I guess you're kind of betting on whether or not you think Stallworth will hold out. Because if both of you, if you're restrained, you have to hold out. If he does hold out, then you look like a bitch for accepting the restraints. If he runs away,
Yeah, you're right.
then you look better.
I better refuse the restraints, just in case.
All right. Of course, if you refuse the restraints and then you run away and he doesn't.
Yeah, this is a gamble.
Well, I might as well just fucking kill myself.
At that point, yes. When Joseph's better than you, you should.
Fine. I have the
Mine's the
power
line game.
of maybe God on my side,
All right.
I think.
Okay. So both of you are going without restraints.
All right.
All right.
Starworth, I need you to understand how cathartic this is gonna be for me.
So cathartic.
Hassan is going to be jerking off backstage.
Yeah, well, Alicia's down there with you. She may be doing the
Yeah.
same.
It's also cathartic after all.
And I understand that you really love me like that, so I understand you're gonna enjoy this.
He's
I'm
been
glad you
in
understand.
Alicia's twisted love for long enough.
When
he
you
thinks it's
guys
like,
when you guys lay down, the rose comes up to you first, Joseph, and says, "You will learn much about our path this night." And then she comes over to you, Jean, and says, "You are fortunate to have this opportunity. Few will ever experience what you are about to."
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right. So she has a number of the corpses from the blood feast brought down and presented to her as basically implements for her to use. So the first thing she begins with is, of course, just a simple, basically Y section with her hands, so she can open up your chest cavity. From there, she begins to do the really major alterations.
Oh.
She taps directly into your spine, leaving you experiencing heights of both pleasure and pain you have never experienced before.
Oh.
And I'm gonna need some courage rolls from both of you. We'll start with Joseph.
also need another roll for vicissitude, don't they?
No, not having it used on them. That doesn't do it. They have to drink her blood.
I have courage of 3.
All right, and Jean, what is your courage?
Tree.
Good.
I know.
I'm rooting for you, man.
You're gonna have to spend a willpower point, Jean, to remain where you are. Joseph, you're fine.
I don't need to spell one?
You do not.
Ah!
I will spend one.
All right. So, once she has access to your nerves, she begins connecting them to the various corpses that are around you.
He's just taking notes on this. This is quite fascinating.
And I am again going to need more self-control rolls, or courage rolls, rather.
3.
3 for both of you, that's right. So, Joseph first. Alright. Joseph, you will have to spend a blood point, or not blood point, but a willpower point to remain where you are. Jean, you are fine.
I will spend the willpower point.
Alright. The competition, ritual continues. Once
You're going nowhere.
once your nerves are connected to, she connects them to one corpse, and then she moves on and begins connecting them to others as well. And again, I'm going to roll for you guys' courage. And you begin to get sensory input from a number of dead bodies as your vitae flows into them, and they join your body. She has to, obviously, in addition to the nerves, hook up your veins as well. You begin to feel sensation from them in addition to yourself.
Ugh.
All right. So, Jean, you need to spend a willpower point. Joseph, you are fine.
Alright.
All right. Then she has other members of her pack come forward, and they each begin to sexually stimulate the bodies that you are connected to.
I assume Olivia. No, Olivia
Oh,
wouldn't
God.
want to have any sort of sexual contact with
She's
us.
with Joseph.
She would go with Joseph. Okay. This is quite a little interesting experience.
I can't tell if I got off easy or hard.
So now the
Well, we're
pain
getting off
begins to
pretty
be
hard right
mixed
now,
with
if you know.
Oh
pleasure.
yeah, you are.
The pain begins to be mixed with pleasure, and I'm going to need self-control rolls.
Oh, good. This is a wonderful way to
Tree.
train these people. That
2.
pain is pleasurable.
All right. And both of you are going to have to spend willpower points.
Fuck.
All right. Right. And finally, as this continues, she then begins to mingle you through the chain of corpses, so that both of you are experiencing what the other person in their weird hive mind is experiencing. So Joseph, you feel Jean, and then Jean, you feel Joseph.
Gross.
Yeah, 1.
I hope you feel like Daemonian.
And then
Well, I'll use it.
Yeah, we don't
self-control
want
again.
him to get Daemonian.
Tree.
He would use it and confirm that he is demon spawn.
Jean, you are going to have to spend another willpower point. Joseph, you're fine.
Excellent.
All right.
Oh. Fuck off.
As the it is at this point that she then begins to she turns to each of her packmates, who then draw weapons and begin basically stabbing and cutting at the corpses you're connected to, leaving you racked with excruciating pain as they are severed from you suddenly. So, courage, and both of you have 3.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right. And Jean, you are fine. Joseph, you have a willpower point to spend.
Fuck you.
I
Once
see how you really feel about me.
Once all of the bodies are severed from you, she closes up your chest cavity, and the ritual is over.
Both.
You got off super easy. What the fuck?
You didn't
Hell
sustain
yes.
any wounds because she closed you up afterwards, and all of the wounds were dealt to corpses that you were connected to.
Okay.
So much honor.
There you go.
Actually, I could have easily been part of this then if they took no damage.
Yeah, but the Archbishop didn't necessarily know that.
Didn't allow. I know.
All right.
Much to learn from the road.
Keep going.
Says Jean, no.
Do you actually?
Yeah, do you?
I don't know. I look at Joseph.
What was that?
I said I look at Joseph and say, keep going.
Oh, we have the option to keep going?
Well, Jean is calling for it.
You are, of course, free to stop. You've completed your task. There will be no shame in giving up here, of course.
Well, you're not really giving up. I mean, you could basically join him in asking for an encore or not.
I mean, you wouldn't look like a bitch refusing a challenge from John.
Mm-hmm. There's no shame in being unable to handle what Jean is handling. No shame whatsoever.
Or
Well-
John's just really hoping that you don't continue on.
Well,
Jean just really wants to die.
as you know, my nature is that of a monster.
Mm-hmm.
So, the chance to see another in pain, even if it's inflicted upon myself, I can't turn that down.
So you're going to call for it as well?
Yes.
All right. So the rose comes over to you, Jean, and then she leans over and gives you like a full kiss. And then she backs away and says, we will continue this later.
Yes.
She then turns to Joseph and says, you may calm yourself. The ritual is over.
Yes, ma'am.
Damn it.
All right.
Yeah.
Pussy.
I wanted to. You know, she stopped us.
All right.
All right, interesting.
So is there anything else you guys want to do at the Palla Grande?
Does Micah Vikos ever come to these things?
He doesn't live in the city.
Does he ever visit Montreal?
He was there for the opening of the Litany of Blood.
Did I see him?
You saw him, but you didn't really get a chance to talk to him. He was pretty busy the whole time.
Well,
Because he was one of the people that was actually dealing with the Litany of Blood.
What's everyone else doing?
The party is kind of wrapping up. You guys were kind of the climax. So they're just draining the last of the body from the corpses and sort of heading off on their own to cause mayhem in the city.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go hang out with Lewis and Abigail.
No, you won't.
Why not, man?
Just hanging out with the ghouls, you know.
Yeah, I'm a good influence on them.
Mate.
I want to go talk.
Mate.
Do you not recall 2 hours ago?
I recall.
Ritual here. I want to learn more about.
I recall someone getting killed. That wasn't Abigail. I recall the person who killed them being killed, and I recall Abigail not being in any danger whatsoever.
Do you recall what you said about her?
What, the slave thing? I mean, you already knew that.
Well, he was trying to put you into frenzy, you know. That you already learned that was part of the religion.
Exactly.
Mhm.
It was all for
It was the rose.
for the
The
religion.
rose, you know.
What would Yamamoto think if I failed?
I don't particularly care.
All right.
I'm not letting you touch Abigail.
So in
Or
that
get near
case,
her.
the party kind of winds down, and you're all able to, spend time with people you like, and then eventually everyone heads back to the Haven.
Cool.
All right.
Can I fill up on blood?
Yeah, the blood feast. You had the option to go all the way to full.
Then he spent.
Yeah, can I do it now?
Oh yeah,
At
Cool.
the end of the party.
yeah. You can you can collect some dregs.
Good. Just making sure.
Still blood. So when you guys return to the Haven,
There's werewolves. No.
Yamamoto says that he would like to speak with you, Jean.
Okay. I'll go see him.
All right. So once you guys are alone together, he tells you, there was an incident at the party tonight.
Oh, okay. What?
We detected the presence of hunters, which were swiftly dealt with by the Archbishop and myself.
Very good.
The interrogation is continuing, but we have reason to believe that the location of the party was leaked by a double agent for the Camarilla.
Your wife, no.
Oh, fuck off. I see where this is going.
We have our first assignment for your wife. We know of a few Toreador within Quebec. We will give you, of course, the names and addresses. It will be her task to get close to them, using her business and whatever other means are at her disposal.
Prostitute herself.
Pretty much, yeah.
No.
It's for the pack.
So,
Wait us about.
he gives you basically a list, which is all written down, and he says, please communicate to her as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Inform her that the level of her performance will influence your standing. That should encourage her to be as creative as possible.
Okay.
All right. And of course, she is given authority during the assignment, so if there is any sort of conflict with Madison, she is the one in charge.
All right.
All right. So, he dismisses you.
I walk away in shame.
All right. So, Joseph.
Yes.
You're basically just, hanging out back in, your room when Lewis kind of cuddles up towards you.
Hello, Lewis.
He says, that was strange watching you undergo that ritual.
Seeing your insides.
Yes, but it was for the honor.
I see. Was it painful?
Oh, yes, incredibly.
I know certain ways of relaxing people. And he starts to kind of sort of gently sort of play at your back, kind of massaging you.
You know, Lewis, I really appreciate that. But I prefer if Madison didn't murder you in your sleep. So I'm just going to let you know that you don't want to do this.
All right. And as you're kind of saying that, you start to feel really good. Like, massages, you don't remember it being this pleasurable. And it seems to kind of start seeping through, like all of your muscles begin to relax. And I'm going to have to actually quickly look up a roll.
Because apparently
Somebody's got a really
Lewis has
feminine
some
penis.
sort of power. Good lord.
How did he get this?
So you were, like, basically letting him massage you while you were saying this, right? You weren't actually, like, pushing him away. You were just like, let's not do this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Just checking.
It's called the power of traps.
All right, so I'm going to need a wits plus self-control roll.
Before you attack him and have sex.
Wits plus self-control.
1 second.
You didn't realize you were actually rolled back
That is
over.
5.
All right. All of your muscles just become so relaxed with his touch. Like, he is a master. And you feel like your requests are kind of a little bit enfeebled by this. You feel like you could just go to sleep. That's how comfortable you feel right now.
No, sir. No, sir.
Warm and happy.
I'm standing up. No.
Shake him off.
All right.
Yeah, I'm getting them off me.
So he attempts to kiss you, and he makes a grab for, the
The goods.
Like a successful grab, or he attempts.
He is attempting it.
Well, that's up to you.
Give me another wits plus self-control.
Yeah, gee, Dexterity
Oh, well,
plus dodge.
Wits plus self-control is 5.
All right. And you're already under the influence, so the difficulty is higher.
Oh, damn. Where did Lewis learn to do all this?
He is a pleasure slave.
So you can break away if you want to. You definitely have the option to, although I will remind you that part of your path is about, accepting...
It is about accepting pleasure and...
Fact, I forgot about that.
temptation.
How can you
All right.
refuse this new enticing?
Indulging yourself.
Alright.
Yeah, this guy's got a magic touch, apparently.
Yeah, I'll have to put in the work doing something. But yes, I will indulge.
All right. Yeah, he pleasures you in every way imaginable. And sexual activity, again, it's not that, enticing for vampires. Unless you're using some sort of other thing like, vicissitude or blood or something like that. But somehow Lewis is able to do it. He is able to get your motor running in a way that Madison really isn't necessarily.
Wow.
This is
Damn.
more pleasurable than sexual intercourse with Madison is.
Has ever been.
Well, not necessarily ever been, but it feels like it did when you were human, basically. Somehow.
Well, this is how it's gonna go in the future.
A female couldn't possibly do this.
Oh no, I'm gonna dominate Lewis and Madison so Lewis can teach Madison how to his techniques.
And then you talk
It won't be the
to
same.
Alicia to give her a penis, and then we're good.
We'll see when the time comes.
Okay,
Yeah,
Madison,
yeah,
so what you
Lizzie,
do is you
yeah,
take
yeah,
your
Lizzie
penis
is
and
a
put it up his
substitute.
butt.
All right.
Wow, this is.
You can improve Madison.
And this is pretty much, unless there's something someone else wants to do, this is going to be the end of the session.
Okay.
All right.
So, first off, for pulling off the plan successfully, I'm going to award Stallworth the 5th bonus experience point that I keep on hand.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I didn't think it was going to pull off, but you did it, Stallworth.
Now, we vote for who did the best role playing. So we'll start with Stallworth.
I think I have to go with Miles on this one.
All right. Miles, who are you voting for?
It despises me to say it, but it's gotta be Starworth.
All right.
I hate myself for having to say that, but you did good.
Mary?
Annoyingly good.
Yeah, it's between Miles and Stallworth. I'm going to go with Miles.
All right. And David?
Myself.
You did well
Wild
on
card.
Courtney.
I'll say Miles.
All right. So, and then we're also at the end of a story. So, if you guys can point to a time over the past, since we jumped ahead in time after raiding the old lady's mansion, if you can point to a time when you helped the entire party, and we can,
Remember what happened.
and we can start with Miles.
I took out Games Room Guard number 4.
All right.
Barely.
I'll take it.
Fuck the other ones, who was the one?
And David?
I found the house.
All right.
The getaway cars.
And Joseph?
Was the werewolf stuff in this one?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah.
I think so.
I busted up into the safe room and got Lewis to tell us where all the art was.
You acquired
that old
Lewis.
woman.
Yeah, all right.
You did kill.
Also acquiring Lewis.
All right. And Mary?
Well, obviously, I've kept everybody on their spiritual paths, which is the most important aspect.
You did help out with the,
Sabat,
With the plan.
the tests and things like that. Yeah.
all right. So, let's see. In that case, Miles and Stallworth both get 7 experience points, and everyone else gets 6 experience points. We are moving ahead in time. You guys can spend experience.
Alright.
Alright then.
And I am going to end the stream and the recording here. So, thank you for joining
See
us.
ya.
Oh my.
How far ahead are we skipping in time?
We're moving ahead to winter.